the home of the Pirates. It's the Spartan Game of the Week, brought to you by our good friends at Union Savings and Loan, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. Along with Luke Morris, my name is Ronnie Wiley. It's the pregame show. We caught up with Spartan coach Ryan Lynch before the game, and here's his comments. Ryan, thanks, buddy. 2-0, first time. I can't remember when we've been 2-0.
Yeah, it's exciting. I don't actually remember when we were 2-0 last. I know with Coach Kelly we had a couple good starts, but it's nice. And like I was telling Sam, when you're playing your local rivalries, Richmond and Franklin County, and you're getting W's, then we're happy.
Got to feel the community pride.
Absolutely. I spoke at the Kiwanis Club this Wednesday, and the vibe in town, the excitement about our kids is outstanding. And that's what we've been trying to push, and try to get our kids to understand that if we put a product out there and we're respectful and we're athletic, the Connors will follow us, and they're following us. As you can see that right now, our stands are packed, and there's hardly anybody on their side right now.
Yeah, that's how we travel very, very well. Greensburg, obviously they're a team that we're familiar with. They come off a big loss last week against Greenfield Central. How do they stack up?
We stack, we're very like community, very like town, very like athletically, numbers and everything. They have an excellent quarterback, Sam West, going to IU as an athlete, and but I like our roster, and I think that what we've been doing with working our whole roster, I like our chances in the second half, and you've seen that the first two games that we come out in the second half and we're fresh, we're ready to go.
Our defense last week, Coach, bend don't break was the mentality. There was three plays that there in that I think it was the fourth quarter with Taco, Perez, and I forget the last guy, but it was just amazing where they pushed them back, and that turned the tide.
Absolutely. Our defense is flying around. We're trying to be simple so that we can be athletic. So you're not thinking, you're reacting and playing. Coach Brock's come back to coach with me, and he's coached with me for a long time, and he says we're getting off blocks and tackling. Forget 4-3, 4-4, cover 2, all that jumbo, what they're lined up. Get off blocks and tackle, and that's what we're doing.
Injury report. How's the team look?
We've got a few kids dinged up. Cody Hogger is out again tonight with that high ankle sprain. He decided to come on. He tried last week and played a little bit, but was still dinged up. So we're going to try to get him completely healthy before we bring him back. Other than that, we're missing a couple kids from the JV, but we're pretty solid.
Good luck tonight, Coach.
All right, thank you very much.
Coach Lynch, very excited about, obviously 2-0, his young career, feeling the community pride. Again, talked last week at the Richmond win before the Franklin County game. You're a student. After that Franklin County victory, the halls were really singing.
Absolutely. Everybody was super excited about that win. And, a lot of people were really excited to be here tonight.
Yeah, and again, we're got a lot of fans over here too, that we almost have as many fans here as the home team does, which that's what we do in basketball. Franklin County was that was a circle date for, as Ryan mentioned last week, that Coach Lynch mentioned last week, and we got past that.
Absolutely. It was a tough game, but we battled all the way to the end.
And you talked about it being a defensive victory last week. It was going to be one of those games where it's going to be defensive standoff, and our defense came up very, very big at the right time.
Absolutely. In the first half, we couldn't get off the field on third downs, but at halftime we made an adjustment and were able to get off the field on third down, and that came up big in the second half.
Drayden Perez made a huge play. Taco made a huge play. There was a couple of guys there that made a huge play there late, and that when Franklin County was driving, made plays late. One was a forced fumble that really drove them back, that forced them to punt, that gave us the opportunity. I think it was late in the third quarter, and the momentum switched. But again, bend don't break type defense. this Greensburg team has not at all scored in a long time. And right now, actually, we're getting ready to do the national anthem. National anthem. So what I was saying, the defense came up right. The bend don't break mentality that came big for us against Franklin County. This Greensburg offense, led by Sam West, who is going to go to IU, haven't scored in a long time, so they're definitely hungry.
Yeah, absolutely. They run a lot of quarterback power, so we're going to see a lot of quarterback runs tonight. And the Spartans struggled with that last week, so we'll see how they hold up to that this week.
That was a huge struggle that they had last week with the Franklin County quarterback when he used his legs. But, again, we stopped them when the opportunity presented itself, and hopefully we can continue that. Franklin County, or Greensburg, I should say, has Connersville Spartans coming on out to a thunderous applause. Yeah, again, you can just feel it here with this. You talked last week, Luke, about the helmets and, the new uniforms. Everything is new for the Spartans. Coach Lynch. There's just a sense of pride here with the Spartans.
Absolutely. I think it may be louder on this side when the Spartans ran out than it was on the Greensburg side when they ran out.
Absolutely. It's 84 degrees outside. Very, very hot. Very important for the players to get hydrated.
Absolutely. We don't want any late game cramps.
Yeah, that could definitely play a difference. How do you see this game going?
I see this as the same kind of game as last week. I think it's going to be real tough, and whoever's going to play better on the defensive side of the ball is going to come out on top.
Connersville, first two games, give up an average of 14 points a game. Actually giving up 14 points both games against Richmond and Franklin County. As the captains going out arm in arm for the toss.
If I'm Connersville, I think I want the ball right here. I think I want to score quick and set the precedent.
That's what Connersville did last week against Franklin County. Got the ball, did not score that first possession of the ball game. Franklin County did score it. Again, Connersville was playing uphill all game until they tied it and then took the lead, which that's got to give you confidence. That's got to give you experience when you were able to come back, especially against that rival as Franklin County has beaten us since 2014.
Absolutely. To show that we can battle through the adversity late in the game, you have to have a sense of pride in that and to know that you can come back.
Absolutely. Very windy. Started out windy last week as well. The wind is going across the field from the Greensburg side. Was looking during the pregame, was watching the kicker for Greensburg. Definitely does not have the leg as Nolan Shaw has for our team. Nolan has a rocket for his leg. That dude's got a boot on him. And here comes the Pirates. They seem very excited as this ball game is just about to start. Connersville can't remember the first time they were. Can't remember the last time they were 2-0. Certainly can't remember the last time they were 3-0.
No, but I think this is a very beatable Greensburg team. They barely beat Shelbyville, who hasn't been the strongest the past few years, and they got beat bad last week to Greenfield Central.
Yeah, absolutely. Greensburg Central, from what I hear, is a very, very good team. But what you have to remember, as you know, being an athlete, it's one game at a time, one second at a time.
Absolutely. If you get too far ahead of yourself, you can lose focus, and that's not what we need right here.
And that's what Spartans did very well last week. They stayed focused. They did not let any mistakes keep them down. They did not play ahead of themselves. They just stayed focused.
Absolutely. They battled through the adversity at the end of the game, and if you're able to do that, I mean, you know you can stay in any game.
Yeah. One thing that I didn't talk with Coach about was the fact that, we did have a lot of penalties that we shouldn't have had.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to cut down on those this game.
So Connors was going to kick off. Nolan Shaw, as mentioned, that guy's got a boot. Had a couple of kicks that went into the end zone. One late in the ball game that Franklin County picked up at the 1 yard line. Connorsville gets the ball to start the second half. So obviously Connorsville wants to play with the lead. They definitely want to stop. I mean, that goes without saying. They want to stop Greensburg on this first possession.
Absolutely. You want to get your defense out here and get a 3-and-out here and get your offense on the field, and then hopefully have a lead by halftime and then get the ball again at halftime.
Yeah. To get the momentum, let's keep the momentum throughout the entire game. As Nolan Shaw does a little pooch kick, and that goes about the 23-yard line, or about the 18-yard line, and Greensburg is going to take over at about the 28-29-yard line. And we'll see Sam West, IU recruits for Greensburg on his first possession.
He's a very big kid. He could be tough to bring down in the run game.
Yeah, it's going to be right at the 30-yard line. They have a 29 on the scoreboard. Kind of looks right. It does look right at the 30, but they got a 29 at the. We'll take it. Greensburg 2-back set. 2 wide on the far side. Looking to play over. Looks like they may be changing the play at the line, and there's already the first whistle. That's a delay of game.
Not how you want to start out your drive if you're Greensburg.
Not at all. Greensburg disheveled the very first play of this ball game, and they're going back 5. Yeah, you're right. That's not what you want to start off. You don't want to start off with a double fault in tennis. You don't want to start off with a penalty in football.
Absolutely. It hurts you mentally.
Absolutely. Sam Weston shotgun. Again, it's 1-back set. He goes to his right side, and he throws. He's got a guy wide open, and a nice pass there.
Flag didn't seem to affect them. They got their guy out in open space, and he made a good throw.
Yeah, very nice throw. Nice protection at the line there from Sam West. He found his wide receiver for nice yardage into Connorsville territory at about the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for Greensburg. West in the shotgun. Hands it off to the fullback off to the right side, and I thought there might have been a fumble, but no, there's not. He got about maybe 5 yards on that one.
Greensburg's getting a great push up front here. Pushed the Spartans D-line all the way back, and he was able to get 5-6 yards.
Yeah, Franklin County did that against Connorsville last week. They were winning it at the line until Connorsville got adjusted. West at the line again, blitz coming. And that fake handoff, and West goes up the middle, and he's got the first down, and he's hard to bring down, and he's gotten more. He's inside the 20.
He's very big, and he's a good runner.
Yes, he is, and he was hard to bring down. It took a couple of Spartans to bring him down. 1st and 10 for Greensburg at the 19. They're rolling.
Yeah, they're not going to slow down and wait on the Spartans to regroup either.
No, they're not, as West looks to the sideline. No huddle offense going for Greensburg. 2 wide on each side, 1 back set. Number 24, Eli Moore's the running back to West left side. Fake hand off to Moore. That's to number 36, and he gets wrapped up. Not before he gets that first down.
Yeah, we played very soft coverage there, and he was able to stay close to the line of scrimmage and get a pass and get first down easily.
Yeah, first down there, catch from Caleb Grewe. Yeah, they are just rolling right here. They're looking for that end zone for the first time in a couple of games. First and goal from the 6, and West throws it to Grewe again, and he's in the end zone for the first touchdown.
Not much of a decent defensive resistance right there either.
Not at all. That penalty to start this ball game did not affect Greensburg at all, as they go down very easily for the 6 points. And they're going to go, I thought they were going to go for 2, but no, it looks like they're going to go for the extra point. This is a weird, yeah, no, they're going to go, yeah, they were going to try to fool everybody with that lineup, but yeah.
Spartan offense here is going to have to come back, and we need a score right here to bounce back. And
absolutely. Hunter Springmeyer on for the extra point, and his kick is good. Wow, that was very fast, very effective, very impressive drive there from Sam West and the Greensburg Pirates. Back here in Greensburg, 10:19 to go the first quarter. Connorsville down 7-0 against Greensburg. Don't look like a team that lost 44-0 last week.
Absolutely not. That offense was very efficient right there.
Connorsville gets their first crack at the offense, and not bad field position up to about the 34-yard line, where Gavin Pearson and the Connorsville Spartans will take over. 1st and 10. You know, just very, very, very effective running, very, very effective passing from Sam West, and that offensive line, as you said, just pushed Connorsville off the line and dominated that first series.
Yeah, they were able to get chunk play after chunk play.
Yeah. Connorsville's first crack at the ball. Pearson, who only had one play in shotgun against Franklin County, starts off with the shotgun. He's going back for a pass, and he throws it off to number 4, and he gets some. Oh, that's a nice play there from number 4. That's Micah Buchanan, of course.
Absolutely. They noticed Greensburg was in some soft coverage, so they just dumped the ball off to him in the backfield, and he was able to get some quality yards right there.
That's a pickup of about 6 right there from Micah. A nice time that Gavin had on that one. Connorsville 1 back, 3 on the near side, 2 on the far side. Pearson in the shotgun again, goes out to DeBoyd right there, and he's got a face mask. Yeah, that's going to add on some more yards. There's another penalty, and he's out of bounds right there at about the 44-yard line, but we're going to tack on some more yards with that face mask. We'll see what the other penalty was. Maybe that was the face mask as well, but boy, what a couple good plays there from the Spartans.
Carter is very fast and he's very jittery. He's able to get around a lot of defenders, and that's what he did right there. Even with the face mask, he was able to still get around them.
Yeah, going to tack him some yards. Boy, Greensburg, definitely didn't need that to happen. And That's going to put Connersville Spartans down to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 29. Connersville coming back, did not let the Greensburg score affect them at all.
No, you love to see that. The offense just bounced straight back, and they didn't really care that they scored. They're going to go down and score themselves.
Confidence is what the Spartans are exuding as Gavin Pearson's in the shotgun. High snap. He's flushed out of the pocket, and he throws it away. Nice heads-up play there from Gavin Pearson as he was flushed out, as Bentley was back with him.
Yeah, very smart to just get the ball away, and even though he knew he didn't have a receiver that he could get the ball to, very smart to just get it away.
2nd and 10. Connersville at their 29, or at Greensburg's 29-yard line. Bentley to Pearson's right side, 3 to the left. You got Braden Pearson to the right side, and that's the first run play for the Spartans as Chase Bentley gets about a yard or two right there. That's going to be 3rd and about 8. Yeah, about 8 yards right there. Maybe. No, it looks like you're only gave him 1 on that.
I think we're going to see another passing play here, 3rd and long, and they moved the ball well on the 2 passing plays they had.
Connersville facing 3rd down. First 3rd down of this ball game either team has faced. We'll see how Connersville handles it. You write a pass play right here. Gavin's flushed out. He's got wide open. Beautiful play there from Pearson to Pearson right there. And Connersville comes right back on a 3rd and long. You know, I talked last week that they drew it up in Grandma's Place where they're double cousins, so that could have been both Grandma's Place right there. As Braden Pearson pulls that in, and Connersville Spartans on a 28-yard pass play is 1 extra point away from tying this ball game up. Nolan Shaw is in for the extra point.
What a drive by the Spartans. I mean, they come down 5 plays, and they're in the end zone.
Yes, this may be a barn burner, an opposite of last week. 8:22 to go. Connersville scores in less than 2 minutes. Greensburg scored in less than 2 minutes. It's 7-7. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Union Savings and Loan is an old-school community bank founded in Connersville in 1892 and still locally owned and operated today. Union Savings and Loan offers hometown service with great rates on CDs and deposit accounts and local loan approvals when you need financing. They also have a trust department. And with 2 locations in town, downtown at 730 Central Avenue and uptown at 500 West 30th Street, Union Savings and Loan is truly Connersville's hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan, people you know, neighbors you trust. Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. Wilson Lawson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Lawson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connersville. Phone 825-5111. Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford.
Yeah, I think like you said, this is going to be a high-scoring game, and whoever can play well down the stretch is going to be the one that's going to pull it out.
Yeah, that's what a game so far, as Greensburg's going to take it. And that's what, the 20-yard line?
Yeah, he got that one all the way down in the end zone there. Great kick by Nolan Shaw.
Greensburg, second time on offense, looking to answer Connersville's score. 1st and 10 from the 30. That's a 35. I don't know why I said 20. 35. Well, they said they have the 35.
They're on the 20.
20. I don't know why it says 35 there. Yeah, and West goes up the middle, and he's stopped for a short, about a 5-yard gain. Five-yard gain, 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. That looks like he's maybe short, maybe 2nd and 6, yes, from the 24-yard line.
Spartans need to rally the ball quick. He's a big, strong ball carrier, so they're going to have to really work on getting the ball quickly like they did last week.
Yeah, he was hard to get down whenever he did run. He's going to his right side, looking to pass. Has a receiver wide open, and he is across midfield for a first down about the 47, 48-yard line. And, boy, I tell you what, he's found that receiver all night.
That's the exact same play they ran on the first play. With a little bit better coverage right there, but Carter tried to undercut the route, and it just went right over his head, right to the wide receiver.
Yeah, beautiful. That was a beautiful play as Greensburg is on the attack right now. 7:30. 8 to go. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Yeah, they need to really get the scoreboard. People need to start working as West goes back, hands the ball off to his right side, and he's wrapped up for a loss of 2.
Great play by Braden Likens to be able to get back in the backfield and wrap him up and wait until other Spartan defenders can get there.
Connorsville's first time that seemed like that they got some, actually it was a loss of 1 right at the 50. Connorsville first time that they actually had some penetration there from the defensive line right there.
Yeah, we're going to have to continue to do that if we're going to be able to stay in this ball game.
2nd and 12. West looking to his sideline for the signals. Taking a lot of time off the clock.
Slowing down a little bit after that bad play to regroup.
West takes a snap to and he fakes it, and he's flushed out, and he's trying to make something out of nothing, and it looks like he gets too close to, he's probably about 3 yards short of the first down, so it's going to be a 3rd down and probably about 3 or 4 yards for Greensburg.
Yeah, Drayden Perez almost had another big tackle back there in the backfield, but West was just able to get around him.
Yeah, Perez, I tell you what, he's a beast back there, and he's one of the coolest kids. A very, very polite kid. But when he's out there, he's all business. 3rd and 3 from the 43. West definitely going. Yeah, he's got the first down right there. Nice driving, nice penetration there from nice push, beautiful push there from the offensive line of Greensburg, and that's been the difference for them on the offensive series is that push there from their defense.
Absolutely. You saw blue jerseys moving downfield and white jerseys moving straight backwards, and he was able to pick up the first down easily.
You almost have to guarantee that when it's a run situation, it's going to be West that's going to get the ball. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. 2 receivers on each side. West has a running back on his right side. He hands it off to him, and he gets wrapped up, maybe gets about a yard.
The Spartans are playing the run well when it's to the running back, but when it's West, they're having struggle. They're struggling to get him down.
Yeah, we had the same issue last week against Franklin County's quarterback. We just seem to not be able to get him down, and Greensburg is same issue with Greensburg, same formation for Greensburg, and that's a fumble, and that's a beautiful turn of events for Connorsville.
Yeah, bad snap, and Chance Bentley was able to jump on it.
Yeah, it looked like it went right into Bentley's hands. As the first turnover of the ball game goes Connorsville way, 4:50 to go, 7-7. Connorsville now 1st and 10 from the, looks like it's at the 36-yard line for Connorsville. Connorsville, without question, looking to make Greensburg pay on their mistake.
Absolutely. They're looking for a similar type of drive they had last time out on the field, just some chunk plays down the field and score quick.
Gavin Pearson in shotgun, high snap. Chase Bentley up the middle, and he's got a lot of yards right there. Got a first down and then some. He's across midfield.
He ran a couple guys over right there, too.
Yes, he did. Nice. I tell you what, you talk about the push from Greensburg offensive line. That was a beautiful push there from the Connorsville offensive line, and they just had that lane open for Chase Bentley. I think we could have ran through that one.
Yeah.
And Connorsville, again, on the attack from the 50-yard line, 1st and 10. Under 4.5 to go here in this first quarter. And that's not a good pass there to Micah. First incomplete pass there from Gavin Pearson. 2nd and 10 now for Connorsville.
Gavin just got to slow down a little bit right there and make sure he gets his feet set and gets the ball to Micah. I mean, there's not much pressure right there, and there was an opening there for Micah.
Yeah. They would like to have that one back. 2nd and 10, and it looks there's a whistle, and not sure what's going on with the timeout. Oh, yeah, they're restarting to play clock. Yeah, 3. Yeah. Oh, an incomplete pass. It has to stop here. Plenty of time. He's flushed out of his pocket, and then he throws it to the ground. That's an incomplete pass. 3rd and 10. Connorsville, and that may be an intentional grounding.
I believe it was.
Yeah, that may be intentional grounding. Thought he might have been out. Got to get outside those tackles. Not sure if Gavin Pearson was or not, but that'd be a loss of downs.
Braden Pearson ran a great double move route right there and was wide open, but Gavin was under too much pressure to get the ball to him.
Yeah, he had just a little bit of time, and then it closed up on him just as quickly. As the guys in stripes are taking an awfully long time to. Yeah, they possibly could say that, hey, we see that he was not there. Looks like, I don't know what they're doing. Oh, no, they're calling it, yeah. So now it's going to be 3rd and 15. Loss of downs on that, so it's going to be 3rd and 15. That definitely hurts Connorsville right there with no, it's actually 3rd and 10. Sorry, yeah. They went back from out of the, no, it is 3rd and 15. I can't, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that guy over there's not changing. I'm looking at the scoreboard. 3rd and 15.
Big play for the Spartans here. They really got to get some yards here and make sure that they can keep their defense on the sideline because Greensburg's moving the ball really well.
Yeah, they are. It'd be a shame if Connorsville can't capitalize on that turnover. Greensburg will be a big pump for them as Gavin's flushed out to his right. And Gavin, he's got a little bit of room, runs into his own player, and he gets almost back to the original line of scrimmage. And Connorsville is going to be forced to punt. Yeah, just right when it looked like the line was doing very well. They kind of fell apart there those last 2 plays, and Connorsville 4th and about 12 is forced to punt.
Yeah, right there. Gavin had little to no time to throw the ball at all, so he had to scramble and wasn't able to pick up many yards there.
Yeah, it seems like he only has just a few seconds, and then all of a sudden the Greensburg Pirates are all over him as Nolan Shaw gets that one away, and there's should be a flag, but it's not going to be called, and that gets down to about the 12-yard line. Nice punt there from Nolan Shaw, who, boy, I tell you what, he might be a difference maker in this ball game.
Absolutely. If they can get some punts to keep them down there inside the 20, that'd be great.
So Connorsville not capitalizing on Greensburg's turnover. Greensburg got to be feeling good getting off the field after that first play from Chase Bentley.
Yeah, that was a great run to start the drive, and if you're Connorsville, you hope to capitalize on that, but just weren't able to. So now you got to get that defense out there and be tough again.
Maybe it was good that Connorsville lost the toss and gets the ball here in the second half as Greensburg on the attack for the 3rd time. 1st and 10 from the looks like the 13-yard line. West has 3 backs behind him, and now there's a whistle. I'm not sure what is happening.
They're having trouble running the clocks tonight, I think.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's been trouble with the scoreboard all night long. 2:46 to go. Where we're at, that goal post is high snap to West. He does have no room at all, but still somehow managed to get a few yards.
Yeah, all the holes look clogged there from our angle, but he was able to still find a little bit of room and get some yards there.
Looks like he has about couple yards on that. 4 or 5 maybe. I mean, he knew how to. Second and about 4.
He just stayed patient, waited till a small hole opened up, and found some room.
Yeah, because there was nothing. I mean, yeah, that was 2nd and 4 from the 19, and Greensburg going to be taking a timeout. 2:11 to go. We're tied up here in Greensburg. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, gives you the very best deals in tires. Don's has all major brands available in stock and in all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires, in business for over 40 years. And Don's Auto Sales has a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles in prices ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or a quality vehicle? Available from Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, Connorsville. The phone number is 825-7730.
Greensburg, 2:11 to go. All knotted up at 7. Connorsville and Greensburg. I'd say that was an impressive first play there from Sam West, IU commit. I mean, there was no lane right there, and he somehow got 6 yards.
Yeah, he was able to stay patient and just wait for a small hole to open up, and he was able to hit that hole and get some 5-6 yards there.
2nd and 4 from the 19. West has 3 behind him, and you know he's going. He pitches off to his right side, and DeBoard brings him down, but not. Looks like he may have. Can't tell from here if he got back to the line of scrimmage or not.
It was a great play by Carter to get out there and stop the pitch.
Yeah, that's going to be 3rd and about 4. Looks like he didn't get any yards on that. 3rd and 4. Connorsville would love to have a stop right here. You know who's going to get this ball.
Yeah, I believe it's going to go to Sam West on a run.
It's a beautiful play there from Greensburg, as that's a pitch and catch there to number 14. That looks like Lance Slagle. I think it's number 14. I can't tell us from here. That's number 32. I don't know where I got 14 from. Number 32, Joe Miller. And that's been killing us all night. It's quick pitch and catch. 1st and 10 from the 29. Fresh set of downs for Greensburg.
Between his leg and arm, Sam West is doing it all here tonight.
Yes, he is. Another. That nobody's miscommunication right there.
Yeah, receiver either ran the wrong route or Sam West didn't call the right route.
Yeah, I just think we had good defenders. Or good defense right there, but Greensburg 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line. West one back to his left. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right, and he's going up the middle again, and he's met by the Spartans. He may have gotten a yard or 2, can't tell. Knowing him, he probably got 6. Under a minute to go here in this first quarter.
That looked like the defense from last week at Franklin County. Everybody getting to the ball quick.
Yeah. Looks like gained about a yard, so it'll be 3rd and 9. Connorsville, without question, looking for a stop. Thought last time that West was going to run, but he passed.
These 3rd downs are crucial for the defense to get off the field and get the offense back onto the field.
Yeah, this hot game, you don't want to be out there too long. West goes out to pass again, and he's under pressure, and he's got plenty of green space. He's got the 1st down without question. Plenty of green space there good defense from the Connorsville Spartans to force that. Nice play there from Greensburg, as we're probably going to go ahead and go into the second quarter. Very impressive first quarter of play from both teams.
Yeah, that play right there, Sam West made a good decision and not throw the ball and when he had all that pressure in his face, and he was able to roll out and find some room and get the 1st down.
We played 1 quarter. We're knotted up here at 7. We'll be back in 1 minute.
George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connorsville location at 330 East 5th Street. George's is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Gifts has that special something for any occasion, birthdays, weddings, bereavement, or to brighten someone's day. George's, we are here for you. 765-825-6251. You will find the answer to your every flooring need at Foles Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connorsville. Yes, Foles Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile, also vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles, and hardwoods. You will receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Foles Flooring also provides bathroom upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems at 301 Beach Street, Connorsville. 765-692-0800 is the phone number.
Back here at Greensburg, second quarter action, 7-7 Sam West. And Connorsville looks like they have, drew the flag. And Connorsville's first penalty to this ball game is going to give Greensburg a 1st and 5 unless, 1st and 5 for Greensburg.
Yeah, we just weren't watching the ball there, only listening to the quarterback, and that got us in trouble.
First and 5 from the 44-yard line. Greensburg rolling right here, taking advantage of Connorsville's mistake. Yeah, the play clock needs to go. It should have went earlier.
They're having a real struggle running this
they
clock
are
tonight.
having the whole scoreboard. Yeah, it's still not going. West hands the ball off to his right side and swinging way out. It's number 24, and he gets some good running room up to the right side. It looks like he stepped out of bounds, but not before getting another first down for Greensburg.
Holding flag on the play, too.
That's going to bring that back. Connorsville lucky that without Connorsville. Yeah, the fans love that play, holding on that one.
Absolutely. That'll send them back to 1st and 15.
Connorsville, without question, has to take advantage of the Greensburg mistakes. It's going to be 1st and 15 now for Greensburg. See, we have see our crowd over there on the left side of the screen. We have some crowd over there on the Greensburg side. We filled up our side over here, and we have some over on the Greensburg side. West goes out for a pass, and that's, we overcommitted, and they turned it to almost a first down. Wow, that could have been dangerous for the Spartans, as we had a lot of guys going for that. Could have been dangerous for Greensburg, but almost we got about 14 yards of that back. 2nd and 2. See, that's what Greensburg's been doing a lot tonight, making a lot of something out of nothing.
Yeah, a good screen pass there by West to get it over the line and to the receiver waiting.
2nd and 1 from the 50-yard line. West looking over it, looking at his wrist for the play. High snap again goes to, and that looks like he may have got the first down with the push. We'll see where and no, they didn't. Wow, I thought they may have from our angle get first down, but that's a 3rd and 1. You know what they're going to do here.
Yeah, the defense is playing very well on the running back, but for some reason they just can't find a way to stop West.
Yeah, this is definitely a quarterback sneak coming up right here. Oh, no. Yeah, it is West, and he's gone. That's a touchdown there for Sean West on a quarterback sneak. Unbelievable. That is very, very impressive. A 50-yard run from Sean West.
Late flag, though. We'll see what that is.
Yeah, I didn't see the flag and didn't see what happened, but Connorsville can only hope that that's going to come back, but it looks like it may be against Connorsville.
It was late after the touchdown.
Oh, so if it's after the touchdown, it's not going to matter. as that was just a beautiful play as Connorsville bit on the lead back, and Sean West kept it. Or Sam West kept it. Oh, so that's unsportsmanlike conduct, so it's still going to be a touchdown. It's just going to be assessed after. Very impressive.
Read the defense well right there. He knew they'd be crashing down, expecting him on the QB sneak, and then pulled it and got a good run, good touchdown out of it.
Here's Hunter Springmeyer again on for the extra point to tack on the extra point. They scored at 10:19 of the first quarter. Here we are, 10:20 to go here in the second quarter, and Greensburg is up now 14-7 over Connorsville. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Health Sports Medicine provides an athletic trainer to the Connorsville Spartans through the support of Reed Foundation. Athletic trainers normally are present at most practices and sporting events. They can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate needs of the athlete, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management within the first few minutes. If your athlete suffers a sports injury, Reed Health's Athletic Training Clinic can provide injury treatment sessions using multiple modalities, rehab protocols, and treatment techniques to ensure your athlete doesn't miss a day without progressing forward. Learn more at reedhealth.com. Service the old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Goff's Auto Care and Tire Center in Connorsville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that will have your vehicle running like new again. Shane Goff is waiting to serve you at 600 Western Avenue in Connorsville. Phone 825-2588, and Charlie Goff in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 647-2222 is the phone number. Goff Auto Care and Tire Center.
Up a 50-yard run there from Sam West, and that was just impressive.
Yeah, he read the defense well there.
Yeah, well, that was a beautiful the way he faked that handoff to the lead back and just exploded off to the right side, and once he got past the line, he was free, and now Greensburg's up 14-7. Connorsville now looks to get on the scoreboard again as Micah gets an opportunity, and he's got almost gets to midfield. Nice field position for the Spartans to come out and score.
Yeah, it was a good return by Micah Buchanan right there. For the Spartans right here, you're really looking for a long drive again. Take some time off the clock, but it's got to end in a touchdown. That way you can hopefully have it tied close to halftime, and you're going to get the ball back again at halftime.
That's the key. That is the key, that Connorsville gets the ball at the start of the second half. Connorsville scored with about, 8:22 to go. Greensburg scored at 10:19 in the first quarter, 10:20 here in the second quarter. Let's see if history can repeat itself.
With both offenses playing fairly well in this game, time of possession is going to be very big in this game.
Absolutely. Connorsville looks like they're wanting to start the clock again. Connorsville 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. They're waiting for the clock to start. We may see the officials just keep the clock. Pearson hands it off to Bentley, who has beautiful. Bentley may be gone. And Bentley, beautiful. He's chopped down. Beautiful play from Bentley. First time Connorsville had Gavin Pearson under center, and Chase Bentley gets a long run right there, and the Connorsville Spartans now knocking on the door. 1st and goal from the 9, and Pearson, he just quickly gets up there and he gets almost to the 2 or 3 yard line. That's unbelievable.
What a response by the Spartans to be able to come back and show that they're not going to go away anytime soon, and that they're going to respond quickly.
Yeah, what you can do, we can do just as well. Second and goal from the 4. Connorsville knocking on Greensburg's door to score. Pearson looking over the defense under center. Hands it to, and that's going to be in for a touchdown. Beautiful. That was elementary. Connorsville made it look easy.
Great drive by the Spartans right there. Great drive.
I couldn't tell if that was Bentley or who was that had it from here, but
I believe it was Drayden Perez.
That's what I thought may have been Perez, number 40, who went in there and scored. Nolan Shaw's in for the extra point to tie this ball game up, and he does. Unbelievable. Connorsville comes right back for the first time tonight with Pearson under center and makes it look easy. 14-14 here in Greensburg. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Winkler Funeral Home in Connorsville and Liberty is a family-owned funeral home. Urban Winkler Funeral Home considers it an honor to be selected to care for a family member at the time of a passing. The friendly staff at Urban Winkler Funeral Home pledges to care for all your family needs to the best of their ability. 2 locations to serve you: in Connorsville at 513 West 8th Street and in Liberty at 310 North Main Street.
Back here in Greensburg, Spartans just tied the ball game just like that.
Absolutely. I mean, the first time Greensburg scores only took the Spartans 5 plays to score. This time it only took them 3.
Yeah, and the first time that Pearson was behind the under center all night long, and it worked well.
Absolutely.
So Connorsville comes back in less than a minute and score. I mean, that was well, maybe around a minute, but nonetheless, that was very impressive. 14-14. Nolan Shaw on for the kickoff. That kid's got a boot. That's going in the end zone. Yeah, again, he may be the difference maker in this ball game tonight.
Absolutely. If he can keep them pinned down there towards their end zone, that'll be great for the Spartan defense.
Greensburg going to be taking it over on their 20. I tell you, you got to be feeling good if you're the Connorsville defense after the offense came right back.
You need a big stop here on this drive, but yeah, you feel good. You're not playing from behind anymore.
Right. Still a lot of time to go here in the second quarter. You ideally, if your Connorsville defense got to be feeling good, have to stop Greensburg right here. The only time they stopped it was when Greensburg stopped themselves on that turnover. So Connorsville has not stopped them. Greensburg has stopped Connorsville, but Connorsville has stopped Greensburg. This would be a good time to stop Sam West and the Greensburg Pirates.
Yeah, you'd like to see the defense start to play a little tougher and start to see them play like they did last week. Last week they played very fast and swiftly, got to the ball quick. They haven't done that too well tonight.
Greensburg looking as we're having trouble with the clock again. Greensburg looking over to get their play, and West now finally has it, and he's calling out the cadence, and he's passing it. Number 14 has it. He's quickly met by Micah, and he's brought down pretty quickly and got a quick gain, though, of about 5 yards.
Yeah, the Spartans are playing some soft coverage, so the Greensburg is able to play some shorter routes and get the ball out quickly, and the Spartans aren't able to stop them real quick.
Yeah, 5 yards is you definitely want to get 5 yards. I mean, if you're going to take it 2 plays, get your first down. 3 to the near side, and West is going, and he's got a guy open, and that's a touchdown. That right there's they came back and scored.
Yeah, Braden Pearson just got beat on that route.
Yeah, that was a beautiful play, beautiful touch by Sam West, and just like that, Greensburg comes back in 2 plays and scores in 80 yards, and they are up now 20-14. Wow. This is not the team that got beat 44-0 last week against Greensfield Central. How good is that team?
Spartans were playing some soft coverage there before, and then they tried to tighten it up to stop those quick routes, and when they moved up, they went right past them.
And that was a beautiful touch there from the IU bound Sam West. And here's Springmeyer again. They're going to tack on the extra and almost blocked, and it is good. And just like that, Greensburg comes back and scores 80 yards in 2 plays. 8:27 to go here in Greensburg. This is a barn burner. Connorsville down 21-14. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Are you thinking about buying or selling your home? Stay local and call Trish Smith at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. She will walk you through the process to make an easy transition and lead you to your dream home. Please contact Trish at 265-2663 to begin your journey today.
Back here in Greensburg, wow. You know, it's what you can do, I can do better type philosophy. So Greensburg scored in 2 plays. See if Connorsville can score in 1. Well, take that. This is impressive.
Yeah, both offenses are playing well, and both defenses are struggling.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, this is Greensburg's home opener after 2 weeks away. And so they're, you know, really playing with some extra energy as Connorsville gets it. And that's picked up by number 20, looks like number 22 for the Spartans. And, boy, it's a lot of guys hitting him after he fell down. And that was Braden Likens.
Yeah, he got a good return, but I think that ball might have gone out of bounds. And if you can get it to go out of bounds, they would have had the ball at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, instead, it's at the, 20, where is that at, 28-yard line? Yeah, where? Yeah, 28-yard line. 8:18 to go. Connorsville down 21-14. Greensburg, 2 plays, 80 yards last time they had the ball. Now Connorsville doesn't have to score 1 play, but nonetheless, it would be nice for them to score. Braden Pearson back under center as he was last time. And this is
it's going to be a false start on the Spartans.
Yep. Connorsville is going to be starting 1st and 15 now.
Somebody in our backfield moved too quick.
Yeah, Connorsville does not need that to start this series, but you know, so far penalties really has not hurt either team.
They both battled well through the penalties and haven't really been affected too much by them.
Oh, the mistake. I mean, the turnover that Greensburg had hasn't affected them. I mean, other than that, they have not been stopped offensively. Connorsville had that, you know, got stopped on the offense 1 time by Greensburg. Gavin is under center. And he's going out. Oh, no, he did hand it off. And somebody's helmet came off. A Greensburg player's helmet came off.
Some jawing going on between the 2 teams tonight.
Yeah, somebody's not happy. And looks like Braxton was holding his hands up for some reason, but looks like about 2 yards, or about 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 12 right there. Couldn't tell exactly what was happening there as Connorsville jogs up 35 yards to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 12 from their 26-yard line. Coming up on 7.5 to go here in this second quarter. Hands the ball off. A nice play there from, looks like Bentley had the ball.
He's running the ball very well tonight.
Yes, he is. Looked like he may have gotten the first down. Not quite sure, but yeah, I tell you what, when you need about 10, 12 yards, Chase Bentley's the guy who, and it looks like he's getting his face mask fixed there from Braxton Myers. He gets some chunk of dirt out of his face mask, it looks like, and he's got the first down. Yeah, the play clock needs to stop, but they're not. Yeah, Connorsville on the attack, down 21-14. And they're going out for a pass. That's tipped at the line.
Yeah, I think Sam West got his hands on that one.
Yeah, West is Mr. Everything today.
He's a very good ball player.
Yes, he is. IU is going to be lucky to have him. He's a 6'5" senior. He takes up a lot of real estate out there. And when he puts his hands up, you know it.
He's a big, strong, fast kid.
2nd and 10, Connorsville from the 38-yard line. Gavin Pearson under center, 2-back set. Hands it to his fullback, and Bentley gets about maybe a yard, 2 yards, and it looks like they're giving him 2 yards, 3rd and 8 from the 36-yard line. Connorsville, these 3rd and longs.
Yeah, they really need to convert here because the defense is playing not the strongest, and they need to keep that defense on the sideline as much as possible and keep the offense out there.
Yes, very much so. Connorsville 3rd and 8 from the 40-yard line. In the shotgun is Pearson. He's throwing it out to, and that's not a good pass at all as it went over Micah's head.
Yeah, he got some pressure on Gavin there and just wasn't able to see to get the ball to Micah.
That's 4th down and 8. Connorsville has some thinking to do. We've had some plays where we've ran the ball and got 10, 12 yards, and it looks like there's going to be a timeout here. Now they're going to talk about something. Not sure what they're going to talk about, but they're going to talk about something. But Connorsville, this offensive series has not done very well at the line.
No, they've been pushed back by Greensburg's defensive line, and Gavin hasn't had much time at all to get the ball to his receivers, and our running backs haven't had any holes to try and make a play downfield.
Yeah, and that's what they were so successful last time. Yeah, the faithful is saying it's 3rd down, but it is 4th down, and Connorsville is hoping that we can get away with one there, but no, it is 4th down. Connorsville is electing to punt.
Yeah, they're looking for a good punt from Nolan here to try and pin them deep, and hopefully they can get a stop here.
That's not a good punt at all, but he gets it away, or not a good snap, and punt goes off to the left side, but not a good snap, and Greensburg's going to take it from decent field position. Not sure exactly where it's going to go out of bounds, but that's just not at all a good offensive series for the Spartans. That's not what you want to have after Greensburg had that impressive 2-play drive. Not at all. 6:06 to go, 21-14. It looks like they're going to be at the 28-yard line. So not too bad.
Not a bad punt at all.
You know, that kid, you know, a bad snap, and he still got a pretty decent punt away. I mean, he had some pressure on him.
Yeah, he was able to stay calm under the pressure, just focus on getting the punt off.
Greensburg got to be feeling very, very good after that 2-play 80-yard drive last time, and defense just stopping the Spartans. They definitely want to have that. They definitely want to score right here to give a cushion, and boy, that's good play there from West as he gets almost that's about 2 yards short. Yeah, he fakes it to the back, and he goes up through the lane that's given to him, and he got about 7 on that. 2nd and 3 from about it is the 35-yard line.
Yeah, halftime the Spartans are going to have to make some defensive adjustments for sure on how they can stop him in the running game.
Well, they stopped the quarterback for Franklin County, but this kid is just maybe a step or two above that quarterback. As West, and he's again doing it again, and Connorsville, and he's got the 1st down.
He got 3 or 4 more yards right there after he was hit.
Yeah, the yards after with that kid is what's keeping this series alive. Franklin County, you know, they had the same thing. They were getting a lot of yards after with their quarterback. Greensburg from about the 41-yard line. It's been all Sam West, and he's passing, and that's another wide-open receiver right there. Oh, nice play from Connorsville. Was there a flag? Did I see a flag?
I think we hit the quarterback late.
Did we? No, holding. Looks like it was going against Greensburg, but nice defensive play. That's a nice Nice play from the Spartans. Nice way that they collapsed right there. That was beautiful.
Yeah, Braxton timed that perfectly and was able to hit the receiver right as the ball got there. Not too early to get the pass interference and early enough to make sure he didn't catch that ball.
Well, the holding right there puts Greensburg back 10 to the 31-yard line. 1st and 20 from the 31-yard line. Greensburg on the attack. Under 5 minutes to go here in this second quarter. They're up 21-14 against the Spartans. West in the shotgun. And he's under pressure. He's flushed out to his right side, finds number 5, and he's making a little bit out of nothing. Gets about 2 yards on that.
Spartans had him stopped in the backfield, just weren't able to get to him.
But not able to get him at all. That's Braden Lutz right there. He's a 6'2 junior. Got a couple of yards back on that. That's going to be 2nd and 18. Thought he might have had a little bit more than that, but I forgot he was behind the line when he caught the pass.
Defense is just a step slow tonight. They're not as quick as they were getting to the ball as they were last week at Franklin County.
Yeah, well, with the quickness of West, I mean, you gotta respect that, and I think that's what's keeping Connorsville on their toes as West goes out the pass. He's got another guy wide open. That's a nice defensive play there from Braxton Myers. He was beat, but
able to punch that ball right out of the receiver's hand.
Yeah, he was beat, but at the last second came up and closed the gap, and now it's 3rd and 18. Connorsville definitely needs to get a stop.
Yeah, absolutely. It'd come up big here if they could get off, if the defense could get off the field and get the offense back onto the field.
Definitely, without question, needs to get off the field.
That was the key last week in the second half. Spartans were finally able to get off the field on 3rd downs.
Yeah. And that's a stop right there. Connorsville is going to get the ball back unless they decide to go for it.
A screen pass by Greensburg, and Chance Bentley read it all the way.
Chance Bentley read that one. 4th and 19. They lost a yard from the 32-yard line. 4th and 19. Greensburg first time tonight going to punt.
Looks like Sam West is even going to punt it.
Oh, he's everything. Is that West punt?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a high punt. Yeah, got to get out of the... And that's going to go Connorsville's way. It's going to be at the 48-yard line. So Connorsville stops Greensburg, who was doing very well. Now Connorsville needs to take advantage of... You got to reward their defense with a good offensive series right here to tie this ball game. 3:08 to go.
A good defensive possession by the Spartans, and they're able to get their offense back the ball across the 50.
Connorsville 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line, down 21-14. And there's a whistle. Greensburg looks like they're going to be taking a timeout. We'll take one too. 3:08 to go. Connorsville down 21-18. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Whitewater Eye Center Connorsville provides vision care for every member of your family. This includes treatment for eye diseases and injuries, just one of its many services. Services that include glasses and contacts, frames for every budget, sunglasses, and a large selection of eyewear. Complete vision care for every member of your family. Your vision is our focus. Scheduling an appointment for a complete eye exam is as easy as calling 825-6000. Whitewater Eye Center Connorsville is located at 2045 Virginia Avenue.
Back here at Greensburg. Connorsville. This is one of those games where you just can't figure out what's going to happen.
Absolutely not. I mean, sometimes the offense goes right down the field and score, and other times the defense looks tough and gets a stop right there, like they did there.
Yeah, that was wow. We had the shootout to start this second quarter, Yeah, both teams scoring just like that, and then now both defenses are picking it up. I mean, this is good. Connorsville 48-yard line. That's where they start on Greensburg's side of the field. 1st and 10. Chase Bentley with the ball field. He's got almost about 8 yards on that.
Yeah, he was able to bounce it out to the outside and got a good run.
Chase Bentley to the left side. There's a lot of bouncing to get about 8, 2nd and 2. Connorsville on our side. 2nd and 2. He hands the ball off to Bentley again, and this time he stopped, didn't even get a yard, maybe lost one on that. 3rd and 3 now. Connorsville faced with a 3rd down.
Yeah, the Greensburg defensive line just dominated on that play right there.
3rd down and 3 for the Connorsville Spartans. Hands off to Bentley again, and Bentley's brought down short to the 1st down. You almost are going to guarantee that they're going to go for it right here on 4th down in Greensburg territory with under 2 minutes to go. And Connorsville is now going to take a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Yeah, we'll definitely keep it right here as Connorsville 4th and 2 to go. Again, I tell you, this is one of those games where you have a couple of big plays and then both defenses here. The last couple of series is for both teams on the offensive side of the ball, the defense starts picking it up.
Yeah, they get a good play on 1st down, and then after that, both defenses pick it up and able to stop them.
The Spartans down 21-14. They score right here, which obviously that is what you want. That goes without saying. They get the ball back to start the second half. That's something that is obviously it's gold right now.
Absolutely. That'd be the first time if they scored here and then scored right after half. That'd be the first time all night the Spartans had the lead. And it's much easier to play with a lead than it is to come from behind.
Well, they played from behind all night last week against Franklin County, and this is what's been going on this week against Greensburg. Connorsville going for it, 4th and 3. And that ball is handed off to Carter, and he's got the 1st down.
Great run by Carter. He got hit a couple times before he got to the 1st down, but he's able to fight through those tackles and bounce out and get the 1st down.
Yards after touch was very valuable right there as Carter, as you said, got hit a few times and was able to get about 5 or 6 extra yards after the 1st down, and Connorsville still rolling fresh set of downs from their 32. 1st and 10, 1:51 to go. And Chase Bentley has the ball now. It looks like he's going to get about 6, 7 yards right there, and he's across the 25-yard line, about to the 20, 23, 20. No, they're going to put him right at the 25-yard line.
He's running the ball very well tonight and being tough, a tough back.
Well, he's reading his lanes very, very well. He's taking what's given to him and even what's not given to him. He's been able to bull his way through and get those extra yards. 2nd and 3 for Connorsville. And that's going to go up to, it should be a flag, but it's not going to be called.
Braxton's feet got taken out before he could jump for the ball, and there was no flag.
Yeah, shocking that there wasn't a flag, but the guys in stripes did not see a flag. Maybe they thought the ball was out of reach, and it may have been. 3rd and 3 now. Connorsville faced with another 3rd down.
I think this is 4th down territory, though, anyways.
There's no question. 3rd and 3. Bentley gets the ball. Nice lane, and looks like he has the 1st down. Now they're going to stop it. Stop the clock right here. 1:11 to go. 1st down. Yes. So Connorsville, another fresh set of downs. 1:11 to go.
They'll stop the clock while the chains get set.
Yeah. 1:11 to go, there's the clock. Look, it's still going. I guess it is going now. Yeah, it didn't stop very long. On the 21-yard line is the Connorsville Spartans. Under 1 minute to go. Pearson under center. Hands it to Bentley, and he's bulling his way up. And Chance Bentley gets about 7, 8 yards. Connorsville has in the red zone.
Connersville hurrying to the line here.
Now 2nd and 2 from the 21. Look for a quarterback sneak here. No, Bentley's going to get it again to his right side. Looks like he's got the first down right there. Connersville looks to be called timeout. Yes, they call a timeout right there. Connersville takes their, I believe it's their second timeout. 30.2 seconds to go.
Right there, they were using another run play just to get a fresh set of downs, and that way, and then they could take their timeout after that.
Yeah, second. That's a fresh set of downs from the 13-yard line. So Connersville, when they come back from this timeout, they'll have a 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. That's, I mean, this is, it's nail biting.
This is just how the first half of the Franklin County game ended last week with the Spartans scoring late in the quarter.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And I believe it was that jump ball that we'll see if we can have that again. Of course, Connersville's a little closer to the end zone this time than it was last time. Connersville, again, playing from behind yet once again.
Yeah. I mean, they battled and they've been tough through behind all year, so I think they can stay tough and pull this one out.
Yeah, I'd like to see them play from, play ahead. Of course, they did against Richmond, but last week it was until the very end did they not have the lead. And 30.2 seconds to go. Connersville on their 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Pearson pitches it out to Micah. Micah to his left side. He's hit and he's got about 2 or 3, maybe 4, and he's down. It looked like he got him in the back.
It's going to be a flag down there too.
Yeah, he's hurt. It looked like he got speared in the back. It looked like he may have got 1 or 2 yards from that. Not sure. We'll find out what the flag is. Yeah, Mike didn't like that at all, but we'll see what this flag is. But yeah. Yeah, Buchanan's lying right on his back, and he's getting lifted up. And Connersville's going back. Wow, they're going back a lot. So that I didn't see what the call was, but none. That's not good for Connersville. That's going to be 1st and forever. That's at the 22-yard line, so 1st and 10. Look like it may have been a holding call as Micah gets up walking on his own power. He may have just got the wind knocked out of him.
Good to see when they get up on the walk-off on their own.
Absolutely. Connersville 1st and 10. Well, actually, might as well say 1st and 23 because they, at the 23-yard line, they want to score, but they can't get a first down before they score. But 24.4 seconds to go, they got to do something. This may be time for that jump ball as he throws it up, and there's a touchdown. That's beautiful. Beautiful play that was beautiful, and that was his cousin again. That's Braden Pearson got wide open as Gavin Pearson was flushed out and had to go up in the pocket, and he found his cousin, and Connersville is a extra point away from tying this ball game.
That was a great play by Gavin right there. He was able to see the pressure, step up in the pocket, have good field vision, and see that taco was open in the corner of the end zone.
That was beautiful. We are all tied up here at 21, 16.2 seconds to go. We're going to keep it here. Wow. I mean, this is one of those games where some games that you watch, you can almost predict what's going to happen. This game is one of those games where, my goodness, you think it's going to go one way and it goes completely another.
Absolutely. I mean, both teams at times are playing good and at times they're playing bad.
Yeah. And Connersville was playing bad and had that holding penalty and scored right when they needed to. Again, Connersville gets the ball to come out here to start the second half, so that is very, very good. 16.2 seconds to go here in this second quarter. Connersville tied this. You might as well say this is a lead. Unless you never, this way this ball game's going, Greensburg could run it back.
Absolutely.
You never know how this game's going to go.
But that's the kind of drive the Spartans wanted right there, able to score, tie the game up before half, and then knowing they're getting the ball back after halftime with a chance to go get the lead.
16.2 seconds to go. 21-21. Nolan Shaw on for the kickoff. And we've had a lot of whistles tonight. I mean, a lot of whistles tonight.
Ball fell off the tee.
Oh, it did. I didn't see that. I was looking everywhere but where I should have been. This is one thing that we haven't seen in a long time with this program is a nice pooch kick. Yeah. Now Greensburg is going to take it at the 45, 46-yard line. 14.8 seconds to go. We've seen them score very quickly.
Yeah, Connersville's still not out of the win here. I mean,
no.
West has thrown some great deep balls here in this game. So,
yeah, the last couple of times that we've stopped it, it's been from phenomenal defense from the Spartans. But, yeah, I mean, you don't want to tempt fate.
Absolutely.
You know, a great defense there from Braxton and Braden for, closing in the gap right there to – but, and we've seen West score off a quarterback sneak, so never know what's going to happen here as Connersville's going to take a timeout.
They don't like the formation they're in.
No, not at all. Connersville's going to take a timeout. And what do you think Connersville's saying?
Make sure your man doesn't get behind you. You can't let anybody get behind you right here.
Prevent defense. 14.8 seconds ago. If they get a first down, that's all right. But let's chew up as much clock as they can, and without question, don't let them score.
Yeah. The big thing is right here, you cannot let the guy get behind you because Sam West has shown he can throw the ball over top of you.
Yeah. And also what they've shown is when you grab somebody, make sure they go to the ground because sometimes it's hard to get these guys down in Greensburg. Greensburg 21-21. Connersville had to talk about it. It looks, just the way the wind is, it's like the American flag over there at the scoreboard is nothing, and weirdest, eeriest feeling we have here tonight. Sam West in the shotgun. Number 14 in motion. And there's a flag, and that's a false start. And that's going to put them back 12.9 seconds ago, 1st and 15 now for Greensburg. Number 3 is still wondering what happened.
I'm not sure that affects them too much, though. Sam West has shown to have a pretty good arm down the field.
Yes, he does. And his arm it makes it look easy.
Absolutely.
Effortlessly. Like he's just tossing it up very easy. 12.9 seconds to go. West in the shotgun. Got a running back to his left. 2 receivers, now a guy man in motion again, maybe running the same play. And you got 3 guys to his left there. And there's a throw, nobody there. That's going to take a lot of clock off. 4.2 seconds to go now. Faithful thought they saw a hold.
There was definitely a hold right there that the ref didn't see.
Now maybe they got away with the hold. I didn't see it. I was looking at the defenders, but 4.2 seconds to go, 21-21.
One of our linemen got tackled from behind as he was about to hit the quarterback.
Yeah, it looks like Elijah Murray was not too happy. Of course, West going to be in the shotgun. You know what's going to happen. Going to be a pass down the field. Of course, you never know with this. He may run it. 4.2 seconds to go here in the second quarter. And he does. He goes to his left side and trying to find a little bit of space as the clock hits 0. And we go to the halftime locker room. This has been a very, very unbelievable first quarter. We'll dissect it here in a second. It's 21-21 here in Greensburg. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Events like this game that make our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FCN Bank applaud the CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again why we all choose to call this place home. FCN, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck. FCN Bank, member FDIC. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Connorsville Spartan Sports. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Gina Hartman, Devin Hornsby, and Gary Reebsummer, for your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Back here in Greensburg, as we catch our breath from that unbelievable, entertaining, fun first quarter. Or first half. Impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, both teams have shown impressive moments on defense and offense, and then other times it's like it's a whole different team out there.
Exactly. I mean, it's the first two series. The first series for Greensburg, they scored very quickly. They had that penalty to start the ball game, that delay of game, and they thought, oh, geez, now we know why this team lost 44-0. But that didn't bother them at all. They came back and scored.
Absolutely, they went right down the field with almost no resistance at all and scored.
Then Connorsville comes right back.
5 plays.
5 plays. I mean, almost the exact time. 4 minutes hasn't even come off the clock, and both teams already scored. Then Greensburg has that turnover. Connorsville, then they get stopped.
Yeah, the Greensburg defense was able to stay calm and play well and get the stop there.
Got the stop. Greensburg scored. I mean, Connorsville's been playing from behind. Bend don't break mentality has been what the defense has been last week and what they've done this week. That's got to drive the coach crazy.
Absolutely. They're giving up all those yards, but, I mean, at least they're not scoring.
Exactly. I mean, and when they have scored, it's been very, very impressive. 2 plays, 80-yard drive. One of those plays was that quarterback sneak from Sam West. That was just, wow.
Yeah, he felt the pressure on the inside and was able to bounce out and run for a while. And for being as big as he is, he's very fast.
Well, he's got great vision. He has fantastic vision, and we've seen him. I mean, there's not even a lane open, and somehow he finds 5-6 yards.
He's a patient runner. He's got great vision, so that brings him – and he's big, so that brings him a deadly combination to bring down.
Yeah, absolutely. Connorsville on the offensive side, very efficient offensively. Gavin Pearson, for the most part, was playing he was in the shotgun. On their first score was from the shotgun. He had a lot of success from the shotgun. Then when he switched to under center, they ran the ball down their throat and scored very quickly.
Yeah, I was very impressed with that last touchdown by Gavin. I mean, he stayed calm. He felt the pressure, was able to move up in the pocket and still see that Braden Pearson was wide open in the end zone.
That was impressive. That was very impressive because of the fact that he did have that pressure. Connorsville just had that penalty that put them back 10. They were at the 12, and they put them back to that 13, whatever, but put them back to the 23-yard line. Yeah, that was a big play right there because if they would have got stopped, that would have been a long, I don't know if Nolan would have had a long boot for that, but nonetheless, that was beautiful. The vision, the patience of Gavin Pearson on that to find his cousin in the end zone.
Yeah, the difference between an average and a good quarterback is one that can stay calm under pressure and step up in the pocket and still have great field vision.
And we've seen that with him.
Yeah.
This ball game, we've seen him roll out, and other than that intentional grounding, which could have been questionable, he's felt the pressure and was able to get rid of the ball.
Absolutely. I mean, he's got great vision as a quarterback, and for being a shorter quarterback, it's impressive.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he kind of reminds me of Kyler Murray, with his. I mean, say shorter. He's a little over 6 foot. But when you get the guys West is 6'5", Chase Bentley, he started to pick it up.
Absolutely. He's ran the ball very tough tonight, and he's been hard to bring down for the Greensburg defense.
The line has had great moments. The offensive line, I should say, has had great moments of just giving him the lane that he needs.
Mm-hmm.
They got to be more consistent.
Absolutely. If you're Coach Ryan Lynch, you got to say, all right, we got to get out here. We got to have good push up front. And if we can't get a good push up front, I mean, our running game is what's kept us in here and kept us to be able to throw the ball without them just staying back. And so if we don't have a good push here, we're not going to be able to keep up the run game, and we're going to have to switch to pass, and we don't want to do all pass.
Got a Connersville Spartan sitting on the bench still. Can't tell what number that is. Looks like it's a 4, but I can't tell exactly who that is. But it looks like I can't tell. I don't think that's Coach Lynch sitting with him. It might be his parents, but I hope it's not somebody who's injured. But this has been a relatively I mean, we've had some penalties, but as far as pretty clean ball game as far as the hits, and Micah got hit, and I can't tell if that's him or not. I don't think that's him over there sitting down. Connersville comes into this ball game, of course, on the high of being 2-0, and the excitement of for the first time. And I mean, I've talked to Sammy Harvey before the ball game and Dave, the radio guys, and do you remember when they were 2-0? Coach Lynch couldn't remember when they were 2-0. And so this is exciting.
Absolutely. I mean, to even have a chance at going 3-0, that's so huge for Connersville football in general.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, looking at this crowd here, we're filled up over here on the visitor side. And you see a little section over there of Red Faithful on the left side of the homestand. So you combine the two, we probably have more than they do, and that's what we do in basketball. And so this is what Coach Lynch has brought to this team.
He's brought excitement and energy back to Connersville football, and that's what this program needed.
Coach Lynch is a hometown boy. He's very well known in the community. Him and his parents. I go to their get my car washed, and oil changed, and so they're all well known. And it was good. It was nice to see that when he got hired, it was like, okay, it's about time.
Everybody was very excited for him. I think a lot of people wanted him to be hired.
And you students. I mean, your buddies are on the team. Gavin and Braxton are your buddies. Gavin is his stepson, so
yeah.
I mean that he had to be. He was. Well, he and I have talked about it, but you felt the excitement.
Everybody was very excited that he was hired, and they knew he'd bring energy and fun back, and that's exactly what he's done.
Connersville is, without question, a basketball town, but you wouldn't know it these last couple of weeks.
No, the stands have been packed. I'm anxious to see what the home stands will be like next week.
Yeah. I mean, especially if we pull this out, even if not, I still, whatever happens, it's going to be packed next week.
Yeah, if we're 2-1 with a close game, the fans are going to come out and see what Connersville football is all about.
Absolutely. As we get close to starting this second half, Connersville again tied with Greensburg 21-21. Assess, give it that is Micah sitting there. So he, as somebody got up, maybe it was his parent, but he's sitting over there. Not sure exactly what happened to him. Give me your assessment of the first half.
I mean, I think that we've played well at times, but we just have to be more consistent, tighten down both on offense and defense. It's going to come down to the line, I think, in the battle up front and the rest of this game. If we can continue to get a good push on the defensive and offensive side, keep pushing them back and getting swarming the ball with the defensive line on defense and getting Sam West down quicker. And then on the offensive side, we got to get push. And if we can keep Chance Bentley running well in this game, I think we have a good shot at winning it.
I still feel good with the fact that we have a kicker of the capacity of Nolan Shaw. That kid has a boot.
Absolutely, and if it comes down to a late scenario and it's a tie game, I feel completely comfortable with him kicking a field goal to win.
Absolutely. As as it looks like Braden Pearson's coming out, and he is seeing the trainer. Not sure I like that at all. It looks like it might be his wrist. Connorsville, it looks like he's getting his wrist taped up. Not sure what happened there, but don't like to see that at all. Again, Connorsville, you talked about the consistency. Greensburg the same way.
Absolutely, they have to do the same thing. I mean, I think both head coaches are saying very similar things to their teams right now back in the locker room.
It almost feels like, though, since Greensburg had the lead for the most part, that they were playing a little bit better, that they somehow lost it instead of Connorsville gaining it.
Yeah,
would you feel that way?
They were playing very confidently, and then as soon as Connorsville starts to get some momentum, you could tell they weren't real comfortable out there playing. And I feel like if Connorsville can come out and score right here, get the lead, that might put the pressure on Greensburg, and they might start making more and more mistakes.
Yeah, right, because we need to find out if they are just more than a one-man team. And you're right, if Connorsville can come out and get the lead, that is important. And we'll find out how much the dynamic of the game changes if that happens, or if Greensburg stops Connorsville, how much of the dynamics of that game will change.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if they can stop Connorsville, it'll be rough for Connorsville on defense because of how good Sam West has played. But if they can't get the stop, I mean, this will be a shootout all the way to the end.
Yeah, and it's fun. It's fun to have these shootouts. It's fun, but only if you win.
Only if you win.
Only if you win. I've said it before, and I'll say it 1,000 times. I would rather get blown out than to lose a heartbreaker.
Absolutely.
It is hard. It's like, losing 7-6, 7-6.
Absolutely, because you can taste the victory right there.
Yeah, that's tennis, 7-6, 7-6, in a tiebreaker. Yeah, you can taste it, and then you look back and you analyze it so much and so long. If you get blown out, they beat us.
Yeah. You can respect them for being better than you.
Yeah, exactly. Connorsville, as you see Chase Bentley, he's out talking to the trainer too, not liking that at all. So it looks like he's getting something, maybe his knee, but very hot game, or very hot weather-wise, and it seemed like everybody's been okay. Nobody is there's no cramping up. We haven't seen any other than Mike is hard hit. Everybody's is pretty healthy, it seems like.
Yeah, I know the Spartans are without Cody Hogger this week. He hurt himself again late in the game last week and was unable to play this week. But, I mean, I'd rather him miss this week and be back for the postseason or later in the season.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to rush him back. It's his senior year. You want him to be healthy when he plays. You don't want him hurt at all. As again, you see Bentley out there being with the draw. I don't know if you can see it, but nonetheless, yeah, you can. As we get close to, I'm surprised Connorsville hasn't come out yet as we're approaching 2 minutes to go here in this halftime show.
Yeah, neither team are out on the field.
Yeah, I'm very shocked about that.
They are just now starting the dance routine now.
Yeah. I'm not sure, what's happening, but Braden Pearson had his wrist and hand taped up as he is over there conversing with the trainer. She's getting a lot of work in today.
You hope that doesn't affect him in the receiving game as he's caught 2 touchdowns tonight.
Yes, he has, and he's done very well, catching the ball and being open when he's needed to be open. I mean, his first actually was kind of a busted play, and that last touchdown was definitely a busted play.
He's able to come back to Gavin when he's under pressure, and Gavin knows he'll be open.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, they found out last week from Gavin's dad that they're double cousins. So I would always talk about they drew it up at Grandma's house, but they've got 2 Grandma's houses that they can go to and draw it up. So neat. And from what I understand, and I don't know which grandma it is, maybe it's Nate's mom, but she gets a kick out of it. She loves it. So Grandma Pearson, we know if she's watching, she's loving every second of it. Also got to give a shout out to everyone at the cafe watching this ball game tonight. Get them. They're watching this game tonight, watching Drayden Perez, who scored the first touchdown for the Spartans. And, he's a beast out there on the field.
Yeah, he's played well both offensively and defensively tonight.
Yeah, Joe Conaway, I'm sure he's watching this ball game. And his crew as we wrap up this halftime show here. Connorsville, again, late touchdown in that second quarter to tie this ball game up, gets the ball to start this.
I think it's critical that they go right down the field and score here.
They have to. They have to score. We're going to step out. We'll take a 30-second timeout. It's 21-21. We'll take a timeout here. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Union Savings and Loan is an old-school community bank founded in Connorsville in 1892 and still locally owned and operated today. Union Savings and Loan offers hometown service with great rates on CDs and deposit accounts and local loan approvals when you need financing. They also have a trust department. And with 2 locations in town, downtown at 730 Central Avenue and uptown at 500 West 30th Street, Union Savings and Loan is truly Connorsville's hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan, people you know, neighbors you trust.
Put 2 minutes or 3 minutes back on the clock, so had a little extra long halftime performance there from, I think they had some skits going on, yeah, and the cheerleaders. So coming up on about 2 minutes to go. And so, again, talked about it before we went to break. They get the ball to start this half. That was gold. It's platinum now.
Yeah, it's very crucial they come down this field and score here because I think Greensburg will fold under some of the pressure playing from behind.
You know, normally I would say yes, but the way that this ball game is going and the way that both teams have reacted to adversity, who knows? I mean, who knows how this is going to happen? And, it looks like we're going to be without Buchanan.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he'll be able to make a return to the game, but the way he stayed out on the field during halftime doesn't look too well.
Yeah, he's sitting over there right now with his head down all alone on the bench. So, hopefully he's okay and will be okay. Hopefully it's just this game, and they'll get him some treatment, and still not sure what happened. I know he laid on his back, and it looked like he took a shot to his back, and again couldn't quite tell what happened on that. But we hope that he's okay.
Yeah, it hurts to see too because he's a crucial player
in
the backfield, and he's a competitor.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's one of those guys that you without question definitely don't want to miss. And good news is that he's only a sophomore.
Yeah,
so
he'll be around for a couple more years to keep doing what he's doing.
Yeah, so we'll see him for a couple more years. But it still hurts. He wants to play every game. He doesn't want to be out. And as the Spartans come off the field, is coming to the sidelines, and I'm sure Coach Lynch said this is the most. Without every series is important, but this one's
crucial.
Yeah, very much crucial.
Need to set the tone for this half.
Greensburg is going to be kicking it off from the 40-yard line. Connorsville looks to get in good field position, and you talked about that, Luke, in the first half. You talked about field position. Connorsville's had pretty good field position.
They've started almost every drive that they scored on with very good field position.
Absolutely, and a couple of them have been in Greensburg territory. If not, it was just maybe deep in their own, or close to the 50-yard line. So
looking for a good return from Carter here.
Oh, absolutely. Carter's going back.
He's very fast and jittery, so he's tough to bring down.
Carter and Braden Likens are back as we're almost about ready to start this third quarter. And we've had so many whistles tonight, and everybody's like, what's going on here? And you got to wonder if it's the clock again. Not quite sure. But, and that official dropped the ball. Can't believe he dropped that ball. So I'm not sure what happened, but we're going to kick it again. So Greensburg going to kick it one more time, and there's virtually no wind, and Well, it's weird because the American flag is not moving at all, but the flag's over there on the other side moving just a little bit. So it looks like they're going to be kicking with the wind. And he keeps it away from Carter as Braden Likens comes down with it. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 32-yard line, maybe 31, 32-yard line. And that's where Connersville's going to take their first series of this second half. And we'll see, Luke, if, as we talked, if Connersville can score and get the lead.
Yeah, it's very important they score, I think, here, because I just – the way Greensburg started to crumble there at the end when they were under pressure, I feel like if Spartans have the lead, it'll put more pressure on them, and they might not play as crisp and clean as they have been.
Well, as you talked, this game hasn't been played that way at all. It's been played where Greensburg's had the lead. Now this is the first time where it's been tied since Greensburg had the opening series. And that was when it was 0-0, and Connersville hands the ball off and gets about maybe a yard, maybe two. 2nd and 9 from the 33. Connersville, Gavin Pearson is under center. That's where he ended that's pretty much where they had the most success, was when Pearson was under center. You think Connersville will chew a lot of clock?
I think it's crucial that they do. I mean, I think time of possession is going to really help them. If they can hold on to the ball and keep that Greensburg offense off the field, it'll be crucial.
Connersville, a very long third down, not what you want to have to come out here on this second half.
No, you want to try and get a good play on 1st and 2nd down. Stay out of third down situations.
3rd and 8. Connersville not winning anything at the line so far. Gavin Pearson under center going out for a pass. He's got a little bit of time, and he's got Braxton Myers open for a long gain, and Braxton Myers is brought down to about the 22-yard line.
That was a great route right there by Braxton.
Yes, it was. And that was a beautiful pass there from Gavin Pearson. Led him beautifully. You guys played golf last week, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they probably didn't play that well, did you?
No.
Not at all. That was beautiful. Yeah, nice pass there from, again, that you talked about, or we talked about the line not, they held up right there for Pearson to have that nice pass.
Gave him time and clear vision right there, and he was able to deliver a strike to Braxton.
Bentley to his right side gets about maybe 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and about 7 from, looks like about the 20, right at the 20-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 20-yard line. Connersville feeling very good in the red zone right now. Got to protect the ball.
Absolutely. You really don't want to turn over right here.
2nd and 7. Took a yard away from him. Pearson and to Perez, and he gets closed up very quickly, and he maybe gained a yard if he did, and it looks like they're giving him yards. 3rd and 6, another third down. This one's a little bit, 3rd and 6, so that's just 2 more yards, but Connersville's got to give themselves better third down position.
Yeah, I mean, they're struggling on 1st and 2nd down.
Well, as long as they get a first down, it doesn't matter, but you still like your chances if it's 3rd and short or even 2nd and short and get a first down. 3rd and 6 from the 19. 3rd quarter play. Pearson goes out, and he's got his cousin, and he's got Braxton Myers, who he brings it down. That's a beautiful play. Wow, it looked like that may have went through a couple players. That was unbelievable. That was a bullseye there from Gavin Pearson. Connersville now is 1st and goal, and they're not giving Greensburg any time to play, and the right up there, there's a fumble. Yeah, he was down, but we'll see what happened there. But Connersville did not give Greensburg any opportunity.
That was a great catch by Braxton. Have the late hands to stay concentrated on the ball and be able to pull it in and get his feet down.
Yeah. 1st and now it's to the 1-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and 1 from the, or 2nd and goal from the 1. So 2nd and goal from the 1. Pearson hands the ball to Perez, and he may have been stopped short. Well, you heard that from here, and it looks like he's just short. 3rd and 1. Connorsville another 3rd down, but on this drive they've converted each and every time. I don't think he gained a yard at all. I thought he may have gained maybe a half a yard, and that's unusual for Perez. He's usually got some legs that can drive him in.
Greensburg's been tough right down there the last couple plays.
Yeah, this is and Braxton, or this is definitely 4th down, and it's going in, or for that, but yeah, definitely without question, beautiful play there. I was going to say it's 4th down territory. Didn't need it, as Gavin Pearson goes in for the 1-yard plunge, and Connorsville now has their first lead of the ball game, as you talked about.
Yeah, I think this is going to put a ton of pressure on Greensburg. They've been able to play loose and ahead without the fear in their mind of going down, and now they're down, and I think they're going to have to tighten up and not play as well.
Connorsville, as now we have a conference from the guys in stripes. Not sure what they're talking about, but Nolan Shaw is 1 extra point away of putting Connorsville up 7, and on a scoring the last 14 for Connorsville.
Sideline warning.
Yeah, they're giving, I guess, a sideline warning from what we hear. So there's a sideline warning. We heard that last week, as Nolan Shaw is on. 7:40 to go to put Connorsville up by 7. And there's the snap, and he missed it. Wow.
Not a good hold. The hold slipped out of his hand.
Yeah, not a good hold, and Connorsville, that may come back to bite Connorsville, so the defense has to really pick it up here. 7:40 to go. Connorsville up 27-21. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. Wilson Lawson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Lawson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connorsville. Phone 825-5111.
I mentioned earlier about Nolan Shaw may be the difference maker in this ball game. I hope that's not the difference maker in this ball game, as a bad snap.
Low snap, and then the holder just wasn't able to get it down, slipping in his hands, and unfortunate because Nolan didn't really have a chance there.
Yeah, did not have a chance at all. As Connorsville now is up 6, but they got the lead.
And that'll put pressure on Greensburg.
Nolan Shaw with the kickoff. Connorsville scores the last 2 touchdowns, and Greensburg takes it deep, and nice run back, and he's got it about the 32-yard line.
Good hit by Jared Buchanan right there.
Yeah, nice hit from Buchanan right there, as Greensburg's going to start. First time that they are playing from behind from the 32-yard line, but they're only down 6, so an extra point. And their kicker's not too bad either.
Not at all.
So Greensburg going to be on the attack from the 32-yard line, 1st and 10. You got to wonder if they're going to keep going with their bread and butter with offense through Sam West.
Yeah, I think they will. I think that'll be the important part of the game here, is if the defense can stop him and contain him to inside the tackles and be able to bring him down quickly.
Well, Steve over here from the News Examiner, he's agreeing as well. He believes they'll go through West. It's like stop him if if you can. 7:33 to go. West hands the ball. No, he's got it, and thought he handed it, almost fooled me, and he's getting about 8 yards on that. Maybe 9. Let's see where they spot it. No, maybe 7. But nonetheless, you got a nice first down run right there, 2nd and 3. Again, putting yourself in good position is Sam West right here.
He's been great on first down to make sure that they've had short 2nd and 3rd down plays.
Yes, he has. And Connorsville's, even though they've converted their 3rd downs, it's been way too long. And West again, and he's was met, but he unfortunately handed the ball off to the running back, who got a first down, or maybe close to a first down. No, he did not get the first down. No, he did get the first down. Yeah. Tell you what, this thing will. First down, 6:50 to go, 27-21. Connorsville up over Greensburg.
Sam West has confused the Spartan defenders on the last 2 plays.
Yeah, he took a hit on that one. Sam Weston passes it, and it's nice pass up the middle. That may be another first down for Greensburg.
Little tight end pop pass right there.
Yeah, that is a first down for Greensburg, as Greensburg is that hurry-up offense once again confusing the Spartans. Spartans not be able to make any substitutions, although Greensburg's making some now. So Connorsville is able to make a substitution as Greensburg's looking over to their sideline for the play. West has it. Calls out the cadence. He hands it off to, no, he keeps it. Boy, he disguises that very well, and he's got an open tackle there. That was beautiful. Is that Braxton Myers? And on that, I believe.
That's a tough tackle on him, and he made it look very easy right there.
Yes, he did. Braxton Myers may be the best athlete in this Eastern Conference, Eastern Indiana Conference.
Yeah, he's very tough.
Yeah, he may be. I mean, that was very impressive, as West, for the first time, got a loss of yards, 2nd and 9 from the 46. As Greensburg, and I have no idea why the clock isn't running, unless I don't know why the play clock wasn't going, but nonetheless, it stopped there for a while. It should have been going. Sam West hands the ball off, and almost, and wow, that could have been worse. And look, he may have got 2 or 3 more yards out of that, maybe 1 or 2, but he got 3 or 4 yards. He got more than he should have. Let's just call it that. 3rd and about 6 yards right here for Greensburg. Connorsville definitely wants to make a stop right here.
Yeah, you can't have that at all. Nate Garrison made a great hit behind the line.
Yeah.
But then, unlike last week, the Spartans didn't rally to the ball and complete the tackle.
Yeah, you talk about yards after touch, and that was it right there, as West is going out for a pass. And he's throwing it, and doesn't have it. Nice. So that was picked off, but it was out of bounds, and Connorsville stops Greensburg. Wow, that was beautiful. Again, it looked like Greensburg was having their way with the Spartan defense, but Connorsville turned it up, and now it's 4th and about 5, and it looks like West is stepping back to punt for the 2nd time tonight. And
well, there's a flag on the play.
We'll see what that is. No, it's going back, so Greensburg definitely going to that's not happy if you're Greensburg's coach.
Spartan fans wanted an interception right there, but Carter was well out of bounds.
Yeah, he was well out of bounds without question. So this is going to be a 3rd and infinity, but we've seen them get lots of yards.
You got to make sure their wide receivers don't get behind you here.
Yeah, 3rd and 20. Sam West, we've seen him bust big plays, so 3rd and 20 has been nothing for him, and he still has it, and he passes, got a guy open, and now let's see, there you go. There you go, right when has it. Got Braxton Myers, who is down. You don't like to see that. Braxton Myers is still down.
I think he's cramping up maybe.
Yeah, because the way he fell down looked like he was cramping. You don't like that at all.
Let's hope that's all it is. I know he had a knee injury last year.
Yeah, don't like that at all. Wow. So Braxton Myers is down, and he is. Yeah, this isn't not good at all. As this again talked about the big plays that Greensburg has had, and it looks like he may be cramping.
Good to see that that's all it is. Hopefully.
Yeah. That's if it's just cramping, just get some fluids and get that worked out. But boy, it hurts. You know how it is. Those cramps. Woo.
Yeah.
And that that may have been what got the defender behind him was that cramp. You start cramping up.
It's hard to keep up then.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is because he's getting worked on right now. Oh, geez. Man, I can start feeling it. Feeling it in your hamstring. That's not good at all. Connorsville, talked about the bend no break defense. This is when you definitely have to not break right here as Greensburg's now in the red zone.
Absolutely. Give up a tough third down conversion right there. Guy got behind Braxton. But, I mean, if the defense can stay strong, rally to the ball and not let them in the end zone, and maybe just for a field goal or even get a stop, that'd be great.
Very scary moment, but it's good to see Braxton running off. He's got his water. He's going to get hydrated. It looked like it was some good sportsmanship there from the defender who looked like I don't know if he slapped his hand or what, but Greensburg 1st and 10 from the 20. And Connorsville is going to give them 5 unless somebody from Greensburg flinched, and no, they did not. So Connorsville gives them 5 yards, 1st and 5. You don't want to shoot yourself in the foot.
No, you can't just listen to the quarterback. Got to be paying attention to that ball right there.
Absolutely. 1st and 5 from the 15. Connorsville has a 6-point lead, which that miss may come back and bite us as Sam West hands the ball off. And
good tackle by Perez.
Yeah, Perez on the stop right there gets a couple of yards as the clock still goes. And it looks like it's going to be about the 12-yard line, so 2nd and about 3, 13-yard line, 2nd and 3. And Jordan Colson is back there. We got 3 backs there with West, and he's throwing it up, and that gets Carter. That's a incomplete pass.
Good defense by Carter right there.
Yeah, very nice defense from Carter. He was outsized by the Greensburg receiver, and 3rd and 3 from the 13. Greensburg can still get a 1st down.
Yeah, they got a great 1st down play, so they're still close in 3rd down right here.
Yeah. And you got to wonder, I mean, this is 4-down territory, but this is definitely field goal position. You got to wonder if you want to take a field goal. The way their defense stopped Connorsville last time, you have to maybe take the points as the running back is stopped. And
what a play by Nate Garrison.
Yeah, Nate Garrison. He made some good plays last week. Chase Bentley in on that as well. Garrison was not fooled at all, as that's a loss of about 8 or 9 yards on that. So we got a 4th and a loss of 3. I thought it was more than that. I was hoping 4th and 3. So a loss of 3, 4th and 6. So they're going to go for it. 4th and 6, 4th and 5.
Make sure they don't jump right here.
Yeah, that's what Connorsville does not need right now, is a jump, as the Faithful is making some noise, and we may get a delay of game. Did they call a timeout just in time?
I think they were just trying to get off the defense to jump right there.
Yeah, so see if they kick it. They got a kicker that can make this field goal. What do?
I think I got to go for it. I mean, you're still in the 3rd quarter. You still got a lot of time left. So if I'm the coach, I think I'm going for it.
We'll see what they do. That may be something I would do. I'd go for it as well. If this was the 4th quarter, you got to take the points.
Absolutely.
3rd quarter, you got to go for it and put your trust back in your defense to stop the Spartans, as the Spartans kind of fluttered on offense. But we've seen the Spartans flutter and then pick it up.
Absolutely. I mean, at times they look sloppy and not a crisp offense, but then two plays later, it's a different team out there.
Yeah, very different team. Connorsville Spartans did not go off the field much. The coaches came to them. Greensburg over with their coaches, 2:48 to go. What do you see them doing, Luke?
I mean, I think the ball will probably be in West's hands no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
They're not going to give it to a running back, but I think he'll have the option to pass or run right here.
West Colin, he has the ball going to his left side, and he pitches it out. Boy, that's beautiful. That's textbook right there, and that's a touchdown. Wow, that was
a great play.
Yeah, that was a beautiful play. You send out your receivers, and we have a Greensburg player now cramping up. Wow, that without question was untouched as Greensburg now ties it up. And we'll see how much that extra point from Connersville miss affects them. You talked about it. You talked about how it would affect Greensburg to play from behind.
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot at all.
At moments they stuttered, but, I mean, they had a long third down conversion, and they battled right back.
You know, Connersville, gets the lead. As you wanted them to come out here and get the lead. They got it. And Greensburg comes right back.
Yeah, both teams are fighting very well in this game, showing that neither team is just going to shy down and go away.
So Greensburg is a extra point away from taking the lead back from Connersville. So we're going to be optimistic here. We're going to be looking at the glass half full. Connersville comes back and scores. Do you go for a 2-point conversion?
I think you have to because, I mean, if they score again and they've had an explosive offense, then another extra point.
Yeah. And here's Springmeyer again. He's on for the extra point. And he puts Greensburg back on top as their fan base goes crazy. And Greensburg now has a 1-point lead, 2:40 to go here in Greensburg. Greensburg up 28-27. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, gives you the very best deals in tires. Don's has all major brands available in stock and in all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires, in business for over 40 years. And Don's Auto Sales has a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles in prices ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or a quality vehicle? Available from Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, Connersville. The phone number is 825-7730.
Connersville down again, 28-27 to Greensburg. That extra point missed from that bad snap. Difference in this ball game.
It's hurting them right now because then you still have the tough decision on when you score about what are you going to do.
Yeah, what are you going to do? I would almost think, as you talked about, that you have to do the 2-point conversion without question.
Yeah.
Greensburg didn't affect them at all.
No, they've been tough through adversity and battled right back right there.
Yeah. Well, this is their home opener, so they're playing with that extra fire. And after last week, he went out of bounds. Connors was going to get it at the 40. Nice play there from Carter to let it go.
Yeah, finally someone that had the awareness to let it go out of bounds.
Yeah, finally someone, and it's our guy. So Connersville is going to get it at the 35-yard line. It looks like that's where they're going to start. The way Connersville has played offensively, last time. I mean, they scored their first time they got the ball last time.
It was a rough possession, though. A lot of third downs.
Yeah, a lot of third downs. But you get on the scoreboard. It's all that matters.
Yeah.
You don't like those third and longs, but you get on the scoreboard. And Connersville, we've seen them score 5 plays, a couple plays, and that's a nice little arm there from. Ooh, nice catch from our guy. Connersville, again, without it doesn't. They got to score.
Absolutely. I mean, they have to come right back and show that they weren't affected by that score and drive down the field. Who's going to flinch first? And it's handed off, and that's Carter, who dragged a few players for maybe 1.5. Didn't get anything. Can't tell. Not sure. Under 2.5 to go here in this third quarter, and he didn't get anything. So, and that's been the difference. Again, down 1, you'd think, well, is that a huge difference? But
it may be a difference because Greensburg has been able to get 6-7 yards on the first down play.
Absolutely. They've been much better on first down than we have.
Yeah. We've been able to convert on third and longer than they have. We've stopped them when they've been third and short as Carter goes out again, and he gets stopped out. So now it's a third and huge for Connorsville. Yeah, he lost a boatload of yards on that, 4 yards maybe.
We didn't block well at all on that play.
No, not at all. And Connorsville is putting themselves behind the 8 ball, maybe a few 8 balls, 3rd and 14 from the 31. You know, we have seen Connorsville convert 3rd and longs like this. It seems like they do better on 3rd and longs like this than they have. So we'll see what's in their sleeve now. As you see Braxton Myers out there again, thank goodness. And there's a pass to Carter, who gets a lot of that 3rd down back. Maybe gets to, but still short. So that's going to be a 4th down, and we're going to see a punt. Definitely have to punt right here as we come in under a minute. Not what you wanted to see.
You still have the whole 4th quarter, though, so
Yeah.
I think it's smart to punt here.
Oh, you have to punt here. I mean, you definitely don't want to give Greensburg an opportunity the way that they were rolling there, and the confidence that they have offensively. They came back and scored not a good snap, and end over end, and taking a Connorsville bounce, and that ball is taken. That's going to be down at about the 25-yard line. It took a Connorsville bounce, and see if Connorsville defense can make some adjustments and stop Greensburg. Or otherwise, Greensburg is going to extend this lead. 33.9 seconds to go here in this 3rd quarter.
This defense has to come out tough here and stop them quick. They got to be tougher on 1st and 2nd down. We haven't done well on 1st and 2nd down, and it's made it easy for Greensburg to convert on 3rd down.
Last week's game against Franklin County, I hate to keep going back to that because we're playing this game, but it seemed like last week when we just had, a couple of those plays, that Perez had, I think Taco had, and
Gavin Jones had a big play.
He had a big play, yeah. And it seemed like once that happened, it seemed like it just all gelled together. We just seem like we haven't gelled defensively. Hopefully right here is Greensburg 1st and 10 from the 25, and their running back gets about 4 yards. And Greensburg is probably going to let the clock go down to end the 3rd quarter with a 1-point lead at about the 27-yard line. So we got about 2 yards. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and just let it go down to the zeros, and we're going to go to the 4th quarter. Connorsville had a brief lead. They lost it. They're down 1, 28-27. We're going to start the 4th quarter after this. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connorsville location at 330 East 5th Street. George's is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Gifts has that special something for any occasion, birthdays, weddings, bereavement, or to brighten someone's day. George's, we are here for you. 765-825-6251.
Back here in Greensburg, Connorsville on defense as we're about to start the 4th quarter. 2nd and 8. Greensburg will have the ball on their 27-yard line. Saying the elementary stuff, Luke. Connorsville has to stop them here.
Absolutely. They got to be tougher on defense and rally to the ball. They really haven't done that very well this game. And that was the difference in the second half of the Franklin County game.
Yeah.
They were able to play together as a defense and rally and get to the ball quickly. And tonight we just haven't been able to do that very well.
This is the most important play of this ball game right here. 3rd and long will most definitely, or if they stop it here, it'll be 3rd and long, will most definitely help the Spartans out. 2nd and 8.
This is a huge play.
Yeah, 2nd and 8. Jones or West hands, and he goes to the right side, and he's got a 1st down. Wow. Again, he finds an open spot just a little bit, and he doesn't get a first down. It's 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
We haven't been able to stop him on many 3rd and shorts at all, though.
No, not at all. Not at all. It seemed like when we have, though, it's been a little bit better than the 3rd and longs, though. But we'll see what happens as West in the shotgun, running back to his right, 2 in the near side. And he hands it off to his running back, who gets the first down, and boy, he takes a couple of Spartans along for the ride. Maybe gets 10 yards on that, and takes to the 41-yard line. Connorsville gives Greensburg a fresh set of downs at the 41-yard line, down 1, 28-27. 11. We were right in that spot with that 7:13 to go, I believe.
I like that the Spartan defense got there quicker this time, but they just still couldn't bring him down.
Yeah. Sam West in the shotgun, and there's a flag. And that's a false start on Greensburg, so that's going to help the Spartans put them back 5 yards. 1st and 15 now from the 36. Sometimes you got to wonder, just go ahead and decline it and take the second down or whatever. Give them second down. Yeah, but push them back.
Yeah, I think right here it helps to push them back because they've been so good on 1st and 2nd down.
That's true. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. 1st and 15 from the 36. 11:13 to go. Greensburg up 1. West in the shotgun. And he's taking it to up the middle, and he's stopped, but not before he gets a few yards, and he gets back to the original line of scrimmage and then some. That's about a 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9. Well, I tell you, you talk about strength. That's what he had right there.
He's run all over this defense tonight.
Yeah, and I'd love to see how many. He almost faked the option, and Connorsville didn't bite. And West gets stopped short of the first down, but still 3rd and manageable.
Yeah, this is a big 3rd down here for the defense. They've got to get off the field here and give the offense a chance to go score another touchdown.
Oh, yeah, definitely need to get off here right now. We got to get the offense back on the field without any damage. As West goes to his left side, he pitches it out. He's met by a Connorsville defender, and he's stopped.
Good play by Braxton.
Yes.
He read the pitch and got there.
That's going to be a 4th and long, and there's no doubt that Greensburg, the way that they've played, though, looks like West is going to be going back for the punt. Yeah, good.
And that's the play the defense needed to get their confidence back and get them rolling again.
Yeah, talk to Coach Lynch after this ball game and say, please stop this bend, don't break defense. It's nerve-wracking. Sam West, but you never know. This guy might take off as he punts it. It's a high kick, fair catch. Connorsville's going to be taken over at about the 28-yard line. Now they're going to at the 25. Look like he caught it up a little bit more, but they're going to give it to him at the 25. Connorsville takes over, down 1. Wow, this game is.
This is going to be another close one. I mean, we're going to have to drive this clock down and drive the ball down the field and take as much time as we can off the clock.
This is almost a repeat of last week. It's about this time when Connorsville got the ball maybe a couple minutes, early or later. But, wow, this is – yeah, you're right. Connorsville needs to play, clock management, hold on to the ball.
This is where the offensive line's got to come in, and we got to be able to run the ball here.
Yeah, and not have one of these as Connorsville's going to be pushed back 5. Yeah, this is not what you want to have, but
we're really killing ourselves with those flags right in critical moments.
Yeah, and it's hurt us. It's not helped us at all. Last time Greensburg had that 1st and or had that false start, and it affected them. That's why we were able to stop them. Connorsville now pushed back to the 20-yard line, 1st and 15. Down 1, 28-27. Got the lead early in this second half, and only to lose it to Greensburg on a bad snap on an extra point. Gavin goes out. Pearson went to Pearson and just overthrew it. Now it's going to be 2nd and 15 from the 20. Normally you see that kind of a route, you kind of feel good, but that was defended beautifully from Greensburg and just out of reach.
It was well covered short, so Gavin had to try and throw the ball a little bit longer, and Taco just wasn't able to get to it.
For 2nd and 15 now. Pearson under center. Hands it off to, looks like it was Bentley, and he maybe got a couple of yards on that as he's drawed pushback. Another 3rd and long, but we've been able to be successful a few times on these 3rd and longs. I just don't like it.
No, they're worrisome.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. Coach Lentz might as well shave his head now. If not, after this season, he'll be bald. 3rd and 12 from the Spartans. Got to make a play right here as the Spartans are deep in their own territory. Gavin goes out to pass, passes it over to, and that's too short for a first down. And Connorsville now is going to have to punt.
The routes downfield were covered well, and Gavin had to take the check down to chance.
Yeah, Bentley just did not have any real estate to work with. And Greensburg tightens up the defense and stops the Connorsville Spartans from doing any damage. They didn't even get bent on defense right there.
Not at all. They played tough right there and didn't allow the Spartans any room at all.
Yeah, that's where, that's the difference in this ball game is that the Connorsville Spartans have been worked on defense. Greensburg has been able to get on the field and get off the field as quickly as possible. As Nolan Shaw's on the punt once again. Connorsville down 28-27 as West is, that's not a good punt. That's not a good punt at all, and that's going to put Greensburg in very good field position.
No, that ball got out of bounds quick and didn't have time to get a Spartan hop or anything.
Well, Nolan was pressured from both sides, and when you have a 6'5" guy, barreling down on you, it's going to put a little pressure on you, and you're going to shank it like he did. And Connorsville down 1, back on defense. Greensburg with the ball. It looks like it's going to be at about the 38-yard line. Yeah, it's going to be at the 38-yard line. Greensburg was looking good offensively that last series.
Yeah, and this clock situation plays right into their hands with their bread and butter running the ball. They can run this clock all the way down.
Yes, they can. Now this is the first time that West has been under center. And, wow, this running back gets a lot of yards. Yeah, he got maybe 5 on that. Yeah, 2nd and 5 from the 33-yard line. Wow, that was amazing to see West first time under center. So looks like they may be eating some clock, doing some running.
Yeah, I think that's, especially if they're getting 5 yards a carry, they're going to be able to do that and just run this clock out, power us all the way down to the end zone.
Yeah, West under center again. Yeah, he's got to get way down there being so tall. And another handoff again to his right side. And looks like there's maybe a yard or so gain. Third. No, wait, looks like he's getting, they're giving them a lot of yards on that. 3rd and about 2. I thought he may have got 1 or 2 yards. So 3rd and 2. Connorsville needs to stop right here as Greensburg gets this first down. They're going to chew a lot of clock and force Connorsville to take some timeouts. You don't want to take timeouts on defense.
No, not at all.
West under center again. Trying to force Connorsville to stop, and that gives Greensburg a first down. Yeah, Greensburg's going to have a first down the easy way. Yep.
These penalties are killing Connersville right in crucial moments.
Yeah, going to be first down at the 26-yard line for Greensburg. Now I wonder if you'll see West from the shotgun, and it looks like he's still going to be behind center.
Yeah, I would leave him down there and just power the ball down.
Yeah, like you said, got to eat some clock, and this is what's going to. Oh, now he's back in shotgun. Of course, he's not that far back, and West is going up. Wow, he's got only one guy to beat, it looks like, and he's got the first down, and he's in the red zone. And Greensburg knocking on the door to go up at least 8 on the Spartans if they score here. Now you have to ask yourself this question. If Greensburg scores, do they go for 2? That would put Greensburg up 9.
It's hard not to.
I was going to say that would be hard not to. They would do that and score 2. That would put them up 9. You know. West in the shotgun again. Didn't matter if he's in the shotgun under center. He's going to choose some yardage up and some clock and hands it off to his running back, and he gets up to about maybe the 3-yard line. Second and goal from the 2. Wow. And Greensburg's hurrying up. They're bringing some big linemen in, so you know that they're going to be probably doing a run up the middle as Connersville is getting bigger. Second and 2. Second and goal from the 2. West has 2 receivers on each side. And he hands the ball, and he's to his right side, and he's in for a touchdown. And Greensburg now is up 7, 34-27. So we'll find out if they go for 2 here, or if they're going to kick the extra point and go up 8.
It's hard not to go for 2 right here.
It is. It very much is hard not to go for 2, and it looks like they may go for 2 right here. If they do, Connersville.
I think they're going to kick it.
Oh, no, they are going to kick it, yeah.
That's also smart.
I saw West.
Even if you kick it, you're still up 8, and Connersville still has to get the 2-point conversion.
Is West snapping the ball? Yeah, he's snapping the ball. What does he not do?
A very versatile player here.
Yeah, that's crazy. Does he play basketball? I don't remember him being on the basketball.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember him. Yeah, he's snapping. I remember seeing him snap it earlier, but my goodness. And that's a beautiful snap, and Greensburg is up 8 now, so now Connersville has to go for 2.
I would like to see Connersville here on their drive go back to some of the plays they ran on their first drive. That was very successful.
They're going to have to. Over 5 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Connersville down 35-27. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Find the answer to your every flooring need at Foles Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connersville. Yes, Foles Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile, also vinyl and laminates, luxury vinyl tiles, and hardwoods. You will receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Foles Flooring also provides bathroom upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems at 301 Beach Street, Connersville. 765-692-0800 is the phone number.
Back here at Greensburg, Connersville, I tell you, this game is a pendulum. Connersville had the lead. They scored 13, and now Greensburg has scored 14. So.
Yeah, it's been impressive by both teams on the way they've been able to come back and battle through some of the adversity they've faced.
Yeah, and the wonderment was, what would Greensburg do if Connersville had the lead? And well, they answered that question very quickly. And there's a fumble there from Carter as he gets the ball, and he picks it up and gets across the 30-yard line, maybe to about the 32-yard line, and that's where Connersville is going to start right here with a little more than 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, like I said before the break, I'd like to see them go back to some of the plays they had in the first possession. That was very successful. They got some large chunk plays on that, pass and run. So I'd like to see them go back to more of that type of offense.
Yeah, we'll see if Pearson goes back to the shotgun. And you're right, the chunk plays were very successful for Connersville. The shotgun seemed to give him a little bit more time, but we had some success with our running game, but here lately it's just been non-existent.
Yeah, the Greensburg defensive line has played very well here of late.
That's Bentley to his left side, and he's met with a wall of Greensburg blue, and he didn't get – see, this is where Greensburg is getting 4 or 5 yards on a run, and we're getting none.
Yeah, that's been the difference of the game on how well they've played on first and second down.
Yeah, on this half. Still a lot of time to go here in this fourth quarter. Connersville down 8, 35-27. Gavin fake hands off, and Pearson falls, and he gets up and he throws it, almost picked off, but Taco falls down, and when Gavin turned around and looked and saw his receiver fall down,
now it's another tough third down.
Yeah, another third and long. Connersville has put themselves behind the 8 ball many times. It hasn't really hurt them too much, but enough to where they're down 8.
Yeah, it hurts when Braden falls down there because it looks like he can make a move and get back to the outside.
Yeah, and it looks like he was open too. Shotgun, having going out for a pass, and he throws it, and there's nobody there for Taco.
They're gonna get a flag though because GP got hit late.
That is beautiful. So that would be an automatic first down for Connersville, as that will help them, but they got to do something with it. So we'll see what that is, and it looks like it's going to be against against Greensburg. So if it is a late hit on the quarterback, it will give Connersville 15 and the first down. Yeah. Yeah, 15 yards and a first down. Connersville has got to feel good about that.
If you're a Greensburg coach,
you got to be furious. Yeah.
That is unacceptable because you just forced – your DBs played great on third down, and you hit them.
The last couple of times Connersville went out to pass. And that's a beautiful Carter. He had Carter wide open, did Pearson, and he just overthrew him. That was the rare time on this series that we had a receiver open, and Gavin just missed him.
Yeah, Gavin was being flushed out of the pocket and was just unable to set his feet and deliver a strike there.
Connersville 2nd and 10 from the 48-yard line. Still plenty of time to go. Got to capitalize on that gift from Greensburg. Got to capitalize. Pearson hands off to Bentley, who has a little bit of room. He gets about 3 yards on that, 4 maybe. 3rd and 6. That's pretty manageable compared to what we've had before. Still not what you like.
Yeah, I think right here you're looking at a pass play to either Braden Pearson or Braxton right here. Those have been your 2 go-to wide receivers in this game.
Yeah. From the 48-yard line, from Greensburg's 48 this time. Connersville, 3rd and 6. Gavin Pearson, the shotgun. 3 receivers on the left side. Taco on the right side. And he throws it right to – that's a beautiful pass there from number 11. He's got some running room. That's a beautiful play there.
That's a great catch and move by Grant Lewis to be able to get down the sideline and then out of bounds to stop the clock, it looked like. No, they're going to keep it running.
That was I thought he may have went out of bounds, but he didn't. That was a beautiful play there from Lewis. Nice pass there from Gavin Pearson. I almost called him Lynch because I was looking at Ryan down there as he gets excited. I love watching him. You can't help it. You can't help but watch Coach Lane. He gets so excited on those plays.
He's got a good reason to be excited.
He does. He gets excited there as Gavin goes out for a pass, and he has a guy open. Oh! Whoa! And Braxton Myers gets it at the last minute, swatted out of his hands.
Fans want a pass interference, but that was just good defense.
No, that was beautiful defense. That was beautiful defense.
He hit him just at the right time, right as Braxton was getting the ball.
Yeah, beautiful defense right there. Maybe they might have thought because it came around his neck that maybe that was a foul or, maybe a personal foul, but that was just nicely done as 2nd and 10 right now. 3 receivers out, and that's Chase Bentley, and Bentley gets about maybe 2 yards, another 3rd and long. Here he may have not gotten a yard on that. He may have got right back to, as the scoreboard is.
You've got 2 chances to get this. This is definitely 4th down territory this late in the game.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. I mean, you can't. I mean, field goal is not going to do you any good. And you're not going to punt it here, so this is 4th down territory. So you got 2 plays to get 9 yards. It's very doable for the Connersville Spartans, 3rd and 9. Gavin Pearson with Chase Bentley on his left side. And he's looking for his receivers, and he has a guy open, and that's Braxton Myers, and I don't know what happened. It looks like he did catch it.
He caught it on the 4.
He caught it on the 4-yard line, yes. That's a catch. That's a 1st down, so Connersville is in business, 1st and goal. Wow, that is, I just was waiting for a call, but unbelievable. Wow, phew.
It's a great catch by Braxton to be able to come back to the ball and get his hands under that.
Yeah. That's at the 3-yard line, I should say. 1st and goal from the 3, Connersville. Bentley in the backfield, Perez in the backfield. And it's to Bentley, and he zigs and zags, and he's mad at the line of scrimmage. I don't think he got anywhere. He may have lost a yard. We'll find out. And it still looks like he may have lost a yard. No, he lost 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 5 now for the Connersville Spartans.
My play call right here would be to isolate Braxton on the outside. He's big, and he's going to go get a jump ball.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I like that. We'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. Gavin Pearson under center. Carter to his left side. Braden to his right side, and Gavin goes in, and he is taken down at about the 2-yard line. And it looks like Connersville's calling a timeout. Wow. 3rd and about, where are we at, 2? No, did we lose a yard? I can't tell. So we all know what's got to happen. How is it going to happen?
I think my idea before is the one. I mean, you saw how good he has been at contested catches, the one down here and the one late in the first half at Franklin County. I mean, he's big, and if Gavin can lob a ball up to him, I don't think there's anybody that's going to stop him in a contested catch.
Unless they put West on him. That's the only person that I can see that would contest it. And we'll see where they put West at. But then,
I think Braxton's the most athletic player out there on the field right now.
There's no question he's the most athletic player. I mean, he's definitely, without question, the most athletic player in the conference. But minus you, of course. I don't know why you're not out there. Why don't you go suit up out there and get out there, Luke. Connersville, 3rd and 6, lost a yard on that. Pearson fakes the handoff, and he's got Carter, and it's tipped away. And we have a Spartan down. And no, he's not. I thought we had a Spartan down, and yes, we have somebody limping, and I can't tell who number that is.
I believe it's Gavin Frank.
52 is Gavin Frank, you're correct, and he's coming out. And replacing him is Nate Garrison.
The game hinges on this play right here.
Oh, without question, 4th and 6. This is the ball game. And this 40, here we go. And it looks like Greensburg may be taking a timeout. Yeah, Greensburg is taking a timeout. Why not? So Connersville is taking a timeout, and I think we all need oxygen. I would imagine our good friend Ryan Durham, who is not on the sidelines because he's ill, I would imagine he is probably, he's having probably heart palpitations, as we all are. This is crazy. This is unbelievable. 4th and 6. It's one of these games, as we talked about, that's coming down to the wire. This is it. What do you do? Connersville lined up with I like your idea.
Yeah, they had Carter on one side and Braden Pearson on the other, but we'll see right here.
And I tell you why we can run Braxton too, but I don't see him. He's on the lineup as a tight end, looks like.
Yep.
So you may see him kind of block and then go, maybe do a jump pass. 4th and 6. This is the ball game, folks, and you'll see Braxton right there, and he's got it.
Touchdown.
That's a touchdown. That's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Beautiful play there from Connorsville Spartans.
They still got to get the 2-point conversion.
Got to get the 2-point conversion,
or it's all for nothing.
Yeah, exactly. And then we got overtime. They have overtime in high school? I forget. Yeah, we do.
That's how Newcastle beat Franklin County.
That's right. They won them over. Yeah. This is unbelievable. Connorsville Spartans, my goodness, have this game is wow. It's I'm very rarely in my life am I speechless, but this is one of those times that I'm speechless. And Connorsville is now taking the time out as they're going to talk it over. Wow, this is. If this is how it's going to be in the Coach Lynch era, assign this guy up for life.
Exciting games he's put on.
Oh yeah, this is. Yeah, I mean, if you're remotely interested in football as a student, you're signing up next year.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're signing up next year. That's what you're doing. Connorsville, looking at their roster. They've got a lot of juniors, and some they're kind of a mix of seniors and juniors. So, these young kids can step up. You're a senior.
Mm-hmm.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
There you go. Connorsville, this is the ball game right here. They have to score this 2-point conversion, or they can. It's not over because they can. Here we go and Braxton, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. Yes, that's a beautiful play. Oh, that was a beautiful play from Gavin. His receiver was covered, and he just said, "I'm taking it in." And Gavin Pearson goes in for the 2-point conversion and ties this ball game up with 43.6. We got some time to go.
What a run by Gavin. What a run.
Unbelievable.
He's not the only playmaker quarterback out there.
No, and there's a conference from the guys in stripes. I'm not sure what they're talking about. I didn't see a flag. Hopefully there's not a flag. Hopefully they're just saying, oh, geez, we're going to be here for a while. This is – wow, this is the game. This is the game. Wow, this is still a lot of time. We've seen Greensburg score 80-yard before in seconds.
Yeah.
Kick the ball deep and prevent defense. That's what we got to do. At least that's what I think you got to do.
Yeah, you got to kick them deep and make sure that they have the longest they have to go.
Yeah. Wow, this is. I have no. This is just fun. This is fun.
Good kick by Nolan.
Yeah.
That'll pin them down on the 20. Just what they needed.
Yep. Wow. Now they're at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Connorsville feeling very, very good.
I like what the defense is doing right here by leaving 4 people back. I mean, you can't let your guy get behind you right here. It's crucial.
Yeah. Yep. Wow, this is. Now you got to wonder, at what point do you just go ahead and and obviously Greensburg's going to try to get. I mean, they got to get in field goal position now.
Yeah, I mean they've got a long ways to go though. I don't think their kicker's as good as Nolan.
I don't think so, but he's got a leg, and there's a flea flicker, and it's stopped short of the first down, and I don't think he got out of bounds, so the clock is still running.
Greensburg's been known to try the hook and lateral a couple times.
Yeah, and that would have been very dangerous if that would have. Hurry up offense is in play for Greensburg as usual. Pass out to.
Got to keep him in bounds.
Yep, got to keep him in bounds.
Pull him in, Carter.
I know he gets out of bounds, I believe. Yep, out of bounds. And Greensburg, again, not sure what kind of leg their kicker has, but I would probably imagine getting inside the 15 would be within field goal range. And so they still got a lot to go as West throws it out. It's through the hands of the intended receiver right there.
Braden Pearson almost had a chance at an interception right there.
Yeah. Oh, it would have been great if he'd got that and ran that back. Connorsville, 2nd and 10. They're in that prevent defense.
8.9 seconds. They still got the shot at this.
Yes. Wow, this is electric. West in the shotgun, and that's a bad snap. Yeah, he better just go down. Wow, we're going to overtime. Wow, Connorsville has all the momentum going to overtime. Unbelievable. We're going to play an extra set of downs here in Greensburg. Connorsville, Greensburg knotted up at 35. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Health Sports Medicine provides an athletic trainer to the Connorsville Spartans through the support of Reed Foundation. Athletic trainers normally are present at most practices and sporting events. They can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate needs of the athlete, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management within the first few minutes. If your athlete suffers a sports injury, Reed Health's Athletic Training Clinic can provide injury treatment sessions using multiple modalities, rehab protocols, and treatment techniques to ensure your athlete doesn't miss a day without progressing forward. Learn more at reedhealth.com.
Back here in Greensburg, this game is one for the ages. One for the ages. We'll never forget this game. Connorsville, Greensburg knotted up at 35. Connorsville scored with about 43 seconds to go. Had to get that 2-point conversion on a busted play. Gavin Pearson took it in himself.
A very powerful run.
Yes, very powerful run. Connorsville stopped Greensburg, who just needed a field goal. Couldn't get down in field goal position. Now, here we are with overtime. I'm not sure exactly the high school rules. I don't know if they get from a certain yard line as they do in college, or if they play a extra quarter, certainly an abbreviated quarter. We'll find out as the clock went to 3 minutes in between, so they're giving the teams some time to catch their breath, as everyone should. I think they should administer oxygen to everybody, and it looks like they are going to put the ball on a yard line and get an opportunity to score. So that looks like that's what's going to happen. Not sure who will get the ball first. So Connorsville and Greensburg has given us a classic ball game. Your assessment there, Luke?
I mean, it's been a great game from both teams. Both teams have battled through adversity they've faced and really have shown that they're not going to go away anytime soon.
You got to wonder how good Greenfield Central is to beat Greensburg 44-0.
I know they got a new coach 4 or 5 years ago, and he's rebuilt that program, and they've been tough the last couple of years.
Well, because this Greensburg team is pretty tough, and Greenfield Central had a workout last week, 44-0 against them. Connorsville gets the ball. It's going to be on the 10-yard line. You get 4 downs to either score a touchdown or a field goal. And then if you score a touchdown and an extra point, then the other team gets the opportunity to do the same.
If you score the touchdown, are you going to go for the 2 points?
Yeah, I mean, it's what do you do? Yeah, I don't think anybody here. We'll find out. We'll find out. The way this game is going, geez, who knows? As Nolan Shaw's over there on the sidelines, he's warming up, practicing, because he may go in and have to kick a field goal as the clock's winding down. 3 minutes. And here we go. Connersville gets the first crack from the 10-yard line. Pearson underneath the center and gives the ball to Bentley, who may get a yard or two, maybe one. It's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think we'll see a very similar play to the one we scored on down here.
Oh, where you'll see Braxton come out of the tight end?
I think we're going to see them try and get Braxton the ball. I mean, he's a great playmaker down here.
Oh, without question. Without question. Gavin Pearson looking to the sideline. Seems a little bit confused. Play clock is the play clock under 10. Got to get up there quickly. Don't want to delay a game. We got 3 seconds to go. Got to go. Here we go. And and Connersville has a touchdown. Beautiful play. Wow.
Carter
Just
DeBoer
like
out
that,
of the backfield.
Yes, just like that, Connersville scores, and they're 1 for 1. Yeah, that answers your question pretty quickly. As Nolan Shaw's on for the extra point. Number 62 for the Spartans is kind of limping off. That's Levi DeGrow. Wow, that was beautiful. That's exactly what you need. Connersville now up 6, 41-35. So if Connersville misses, Greensburg just needs a touchdown and an extra point. And that kick is up, and it's good. Connersville up 7, 42-35. Now Greensburg has to score from the 10-yard line. We may be here all night.
We may be.
I better not say that. Better not say that. This is where the defense from Connersville Spartans need to not even bend.
Yeah, it's all coming down to the defense right here.
Yeah, not even bend. Don't bend at all. So Connersville up 42-35 in overtime. If you're not here, you're missing one classic ball game. Of course, we're here in the visitors press box this week. It would be crazy to be down there with the faithful.
Absolutely.
It would be awesome. I'd love it, but we're in this sauna up here as Wes is got his 3 backs. He's going to the left side, going out for a pass. He's got nobody open, and it's no good. Incomplete pass. He had some pressure. And it's 2nd and 10 for Greensburg. Greensburg has to score. You know, if they score a 2-point conversion,
yeah,
then this ball game is over.
It'll be interesting to see what their coach does if they score a touchdown here.
Yeah, well, they and if they don't get the 2-point conversion, Connersville walks out of here with a victory. So it's tough.
Yeah,
especially if Greensburg hasn't won a ball game all night, and there's the option play right there, and Greensburg gets a
good tackle by Braden Pearson.
Yeah, that was a beautiful tackle there from Braden, and he gets about to the 8-yard line.
That's a tough tackle in open space, and he made it look easy.
Yeah, and that Greensburg player is down. Hope it's just a cramp. As the trainer for Connersville is going out, here comes the trainer for Greensburg, and he's going to take over. Not sure what happened, but that's only a gain of 2, 3rd and 8.
They've been awful good on 3rd down throughout the game.
Yeah, they sure have. They sure have. Again, Connersville needs to stop them here, and this ball game is over. But, you did bring up a good scenario. Does Greensburg, as the Greensburg player gets up, maybe got his wind knocked out since he fell down, but he's kind of limping a little bit as he gets a hand from the faithful like that. So, again, you talked about it. Do you go for 2 and walk out of here?
That's the big question.
And it's time. We'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll find out. We will find out. Connorsville has that bend don't break defense. Hopefully it's unbreakable here. 3rd and 8. Of course, it's 4 down territory. You've got to. I mean, there's no other option. They can't kick a field goal. They have to score a touchdown. West is in the shotgun. Got his running back to his left side. He's going out for a pass, and that's short. And it's 4th and 8. This is for all the marbles right here. Wow.
And you know all the pressure's on Greensburg right here. We've already scored, so all the pressure's on them.
Yeah, and Connorsville had a very similar situation in regulation of 4th and 6, was able to score. Greensburg, has to score right here. This is it? That 4th and 6 with, 43 seconds to go. If Connorsville didn't get it right there, it would have been over.
Absolutely.
That game would have been over. Because then Greensburg takes over, and they're all they got to do is down it twice.
Yeah.
And the game's over. So here we go. Another scenario time. Coach Luke, what do you do?
I think you got to have a quarterback run. I mean, that's the way you've moved the ball the most. I mean, down here a couple times, they tried to throw it, and they haven't done very well. The DBs are playing well for Connorsville, so get the ball outside and let him try and use his legs and score. He's tough to bring down.
Yes, he is. So Coach Lynch obviously is telling his team, as defensive coordinators are telling the players, somebody's got to keep a couple eyes on Sam West.
Yeah, I think the linebackers, that's going to be their job right here, to keep their eyes on him.
Yeah. DBs do your job. Linebackers, you're on West. Linemen get a push. 4th and 8, and West is going out, and he's going out for a pass, and it's incomplete, missed, and Connorsville walks out of here with the victory. Unbelievable. Oh, my goodness. Wow, as the press box in here goes crazy, the faithful goes crazy. Oh, my goodness. There's really nothing else you can say, but pride is the feeling you feel for these boys right here. As Connorsville walks out of here with a victory, a come-from-behind victory.
Yeah.
When you have to say, without question, Greensburg, for the most part, played much better than Connorsville.
They controlled the game.
But Connorsville did not give up.
No, that just shows 2 weeks in a row that Connorsville, they're not going to go away. You can be up on them. They're not going to go away.
Definitely not going to go away. This game will stay with us. Connorsville will learn from this. Next week they go 3-0. Or next week they come back home 3-0. The Spartan field will be filled to the rim, maybe standing room only. It's going to be incredible if you have an opportunity to get to Spartan Field to see these guys in person. You won't go wrong. We got to go get oxygen. This is unbelievable. For Justin Roberts, our cameraman, for John Palsy back at the studio, he was loving every second of it. For Luke Morris, I'm Ronnie Wiley. Connorsville walks out of here with a overtime victory, 42-35. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you next week from Spartan Field. Good night, everybody.